Hello and welcome back, everybody. We do have tonight the resolution of the game between Freritos de la Vega and Ulyss from the CivFR Squadrons. We did have them started up 2 weeks ago this game, but they couldn't actually finish it. If you remember, Sprig did have a bit of a problem with his house internet power something because there was a thunderstorm in his area and he just, I don't know, he lost power, all connection. We couldn't get a hold of him. Hello there, Lee. Hello there, ma'am, and welcome. Gelukshand also, good evening, sir, and welcome. We do have them already with the civilizations picked as last time. This is just gonna be remap, that's it, and they're gonna start up with the drafting tax. So 7 seas, and it is gonna be we are gonna have all of the same civilizations that they picked the last time. We do have Pompilidae on Theodora, Hazaggi on Basil II, so both Byzantium nations have been picked. Heimerdinger and Spriggan, that's gonna be on Montezuma. We got Titiits on Shah III, we got Lege on Kublai. Sandro Games still needs to pick up his secret weapon here, or I should say he's the secret weapon. He needs to pick up himself. Now we got also Phyrsos on Kublai Khan China. dISTORIA is gonna go for Montezuma. Also, I do want to say, Gunza Kimbo, very beautiful, man. Oh my god, the kitty and the dog, man, unbelievable. And but I gotta say, man, the sofas, yes, I still need to actually find a way to protect this chair. I'm not sure exactly how, but I need to do it. Also, Luca, hello there, sir, and welcome. I did also notice Marco Diabolo, bonsoir monsieur, bienvenue. Flying Colquat, hello, good evening, sir. I do see also Natro did pick up that first promotion. Hello there, sir, and welcome. Thank you so much for joining and also for picking up that first promotion. Big shout out. We did also have a bit of a chatter over here on YouTube. Hello there, sirs, and welcome. Liam Jones, good evening, sir, and welcome. Victor O, good evening, sir, and welcome. Rodrigo Batista, bom dia, senor. I'm not sure how to say welcome in Spanish. How do you say welcome in Spanish? Please help me out. Jacob, also good evening, sir. We have a hype match up today indeed, and I do hope they're gonna start up soon. We do have them picking all of their civilizations finally, and it looks like it will be actually Sandro Games with Nader Shah on the third slot over here from Team Ulyss. Also, Balbi, good evening, sir, and welcome. You want Cree and Spain a trade economy? Well, let's see. We don't have Cree in the game, but we definitely have other civilizations that would definitely do a lot of gold. Shah III, for example, Cleopatra. I'm pretty sure if they do couple together their economies, they're gonna be off the roof, through the roof, I feel. Is there a Discord community I can join to play multiplayer? Yes, sir, you can. Actually, most of the players are coming from actually this is the CivFR community, but most of the players, international players, they do play on CPL, and you can join discord.gg/CPL over there. I put it in the chat in YouTube. Also, Eddie Coffin, good evening, sir, and welcome. Lovely to see you tonight. I love to see you tonight also. Hoping to win some points. Let's hope so. Yeah, what is the map? A naval one. Shah III and Cleopatra, best friends ever. Woo, woo. Yeah, pinky sweat. Nuclear Anchor, good evening, sir, and welcome. Hello there, Urek, good evening, sir, welcome. Well, it looks like the game is loading in, and we're going to need to give it a few seconds to give us the map, and I'm pretty sure we do need to set up some things here. We're not going to have remap tokens anymore. This is the map. Like, I think whatever happens. I'm not sure, but they said remap, so I think this is it. This is going to be the map. So I'm going to put it up over here as 7 seas. And since the beginning, from the beginning, we're going to talk about their civilizations, also with taking into account their strategic resources at the beginning of the game, and of course their position on the map to give us a better idea. And also, I guess we're going to need to wait to see if they will have remap tokens or not. I don't know about it. I don't think so. It doesn't really seem like they should, but we'll see. I have no idea. I'm pretty sure they actually discussed this beforehand between themselves, and they did decide something which it wasn't really clearly shared. Also, Freritos Subnoodle shouts out from YouTube. Good evening, sir. I am a noob in multiplayer, but I have 1.5 1,500 hours in single player. Want to try out the multiplayer gameplay? Definitely join us. CPL.gg. You can take a look at the website over there and see what we're all about, the rules and so on of the community. It's actually quite how to say quite a rule set over there for the games. Quite a rule set. So yeah, you do need to go through a normal registration procedure to see if, how to say, you do have the enough hours and it's not a new account, so we don't have smurfs and so on and so forth. But anyway, that's quite easy. Just click over there, .register, and follow the steps. It should be done in no time. Let's actually put up also the team labels on the screen here while we take a look at, let's actually open up Montezuma, because I think Montezuma is there. Ooh, double continent, possibly triple continent if he gets his toes that far away. Doesn't look like he's gonna have another continent to the west on the seas, but he will be between the mountains. I do also want to take this moment to actually put up the team labels. On the left side we're gonna have Team Ulyss, and on the right side we will have FDLV, which of course stands for Freritos de la Vega. Let's actually put them up also in the middle, because otherwise my OCD is gonna go crazy. And I know during the first Congress they do move, and I know it's very annoying. I don't see them all that often. I need to actually open up OBS to see them. Anyway, we do have to take a look here. dISTORIA is gonna get some stone tiles, some of these marble tiles, but not a lot of them to actually justify going for stone circles. He definitely has the double continent split here to gather more amenities in his territory. I do notice some of geothermals are also available for him to give him the extra adjacency towards campuses, which is gonna be amazing. More science and overall more firepower at the end of the game. We do have him also with some eagle warriors coming out. I don't really see an easy way for him to actually get city states. He does have one to the southeast here, Singapore, but I don't really see him having that much of anything else to bully and take some builders from. I guess Singapore is gonna do well. We're gonna need to see if he's gonna actually manage to take that out quickly, like take those warriors out quickly with his eagles and not make him run away. We've seen it before, right? We've seen it before multiple times. Oh my god, so many times we've seen actually Aztec ran off city state because he was taking too much damage. 5-second energy. Good evening, sir. Fashnial, this is the first map. I think this is the first and the last map, if I am honest. They already started this pick and ban phase 2 weeks ago, and they should have finished the game, but I think they did like a in between right now because they didn't have a pick and ban phase. They stayed on the same civ they had last time, and Pompy disconnected. And I do believe they're just gonna remap it because they went to like, I don't know what, turn 30 last time, turn 35 last time. Yeah. Oh well. Let's go through the other civs. It looks like Coupe is gonna be the next one. Let's see if he's gonna be over here. No, he's not. He's actually on the west side. Oh my god, what is this Coupe spawn with 3 fish tiles? 3 fish tiles on the west side here. He's also gonna have more than decent amount of forest and rainforest. And anonymous gifter showing up. Good evening, sir. Thank you so much for the gift. Champagnet, also good evening, sir. Aztec plus marble. Love. Yes. Did I say hello? 5-second energy. I think I did. I think I did. Okay, so everybody's throwing the in chat over here, and we hear also we need to take a look at Maori here going for his builder first. Of course, with this amount of fish, he's definitely gonna want to get that going. He does get culture bombs, doesn't he? Get culture bombs every time he actually improves a coastal resource. He's gonna get 1 fish to get 3. Oh, I like that deal. I like that deal. Don't you like that deal? I definitely like it. Migman98, good evening, sir, and welcome. English main language here? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. English is the main language on CPL and on my stream as well, but I do try as much as possible to learn at least some expressions in other languages. I also am learning slowly but surely some French, so yeah, surely, slowly we're taking it slow. Anyway, looking at the next civilization, we're gonna need to take a look at Nader Shah, or wait a second, I think we actually missed the strategics. Horses next to the city of Tekonyanga Noya Kupe, the capital city of Maori. We do have also some iron tile, but that is in the 3rd ring. He's probably gonna want to actually put a campus on that anyway. We do have him with a possible other settle to the west, but to actually get the fresh water he needs to move quite far away from the iron tile itself. Well, we're going to need to see how he's going to try to decide here to gather all of his land and resources. We do have also to take a look at the next one, Nader Shah. Nader Shah, where is Nader? To the east side of Montezuma. He could actually trade a little bit later on with Montezuma if he gets a city here on if Montezuma gets a city here on the coast. Mashhad is gonna have a diamond tile in the capital. I do see multiple resources with reefs underneath them. You can see the fish tile here. 3 fish tiles are in range of that capital, and a turtle. Oh my god, that's actually gonna be quite a pog capital. That is so much food that he's gonna get from these tiles. 4 food, 4 food, 4 food, 3 food, and then get the lighthouse for another one. Oh my god, that's not gonna be such a big capital. Well, the stones are with him definitely. He has a few stone tiles in the capital, and I do see horses in the first ring, so he can just improve them, no problem for him. He's also going builder first here. Looks like they're not gonna go for scouts that much this time around. 2 civilizations going builder first from the same team. We do have Kupe and Nader Shah. Interesting. It's a PC crash. He comes back soon. Okay. PC crash. Oh, rip. Did his cat walk next to the PC or something? Okay, he's coming. He's coming. He's coming. Okay, next up, let's see. Strategic second island, I did say about the horses. Next up, we do need to take a look at Hazaggi. Hazaggi is going to be to the east of Beijing, and this is probably the first conflict area that we get to see. They are going to have quite a bit of a flat terrain between them, but I do see there's an advantage here for Phyrsos to actually get by Titiits. That is definitely a good Titiits here to the southeast of Beijing. He can get that city on the wheat tile and definitely get a lot of gold and the culture from those tiles. Now, I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to be there as quickly as possible. While in Nicomedia, we do have some advantages in his capital from the extra food of the rice tile and the extra production from a deer tile to the northwest. He is gonna get to grow his capital much faster and at the same time work more production tiles. Well, most of his territory is grassland, so he doesn't get 1-3 forest here. But at the same time, we're gonna need to see how much he's gonna benefit from these chops. He does have a pretty powerful. I don't know if it's that powerful actually. I would have liked him to have this settle as an option, but to be honest, he doesn't really have any other tile than the spine style to actually work at the beginning. He's gonna, well, yeah, I don't know about this. It's quite an investment to get a city here. Here, definitely different story. Rice tile with 2 of these iron tiles next to it, and also the 2 2s and the 1 3s does make for a better city. And look at that, more rice tiles and marsh rice tiles, so they do get the extra food. Kupe is such a good builder first because he probably don't have to buy any tiles. That is also true Abu Disiakaka. I'm not saying it's not good. I'm just saying I'm a bit worried about their expansion of visibility on the map, their scouting. What is going to happen over there? How are they going to actually meet their opponents? Do they know? Do they not? Did we just hear barbs? I hope we didn't hear barbs. Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, barbs. When that moment when the barb walk in. Oh my god. Anyway, we're gonna have a Renobi here. I hope quickly. Let's see when they get in. Let me get the link. The link. There we go. How does that happen? It's basically the host didn't set the game properly. So yeah, 1 2 2 1 2 2. Wait, what? 1 2 2 1 2 1 1 2. Okay. Okay, well, at least everybody got in back very, very quickly here. I'm just gonna rejoin for the 0ms and I hope we're gonna get this started. So I guess we're gonna have a new map, guys. Prepare yourself for a new map. And yeah, looks like now I'm pretty sure we could have put a remap counter over there. Oh my god, it is what it is. Okay, so Heimerdinger is gonna swap with Malm. I swap with Sandro then. Okay. Wow. Sandro even picked his civilization on another slot. Check this out. He's on a spectator slot and he's not only picking his T but also his Civ. Okay, let's go. Okay, I think we got more than 0 MS to everybody. Should be fine. Should be fine. Okay, we got this. We got this. We're getting in. We're getting back in. Oh, Malm is not swapping. Ah. Well, hopefully this time around we won't have barbs. Let's see. No barbs, no barbs. Okay, finally. Okay, so 7 Cs, classic ridges, world age new, standard resources, spawn guaranteed. And there we have it, finally. We do have Phyrsos getting on the slot. Heimerdinger is going to get back his top one. We do have him needing to pick up his civilization and ready up. It should be just a few moments and we should be good to go. There we go, Kublai Khan, China. So I guess we're going to need to take all of the spawns again. We're going to talk about Aztec, we're going to talk about Kupe, we're going to need to see what kind of spawn Basil II is also going to have. And I gotta say, Zhao III, man, I'm really interested to see if Zhao III is going to manage to get those trade routes to his neighbors over there. Or maybe a city-state. I mean, a city-state works, but he actually needs to have it there. I think actually a city-state might work better. Because he can use the Amani in there. Okay, loading in, loading back in. Lege must regret his lands with Kupe. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Can you imagine giving up on 3 of those reef tiles in your capital? Unbelievable. Like reef fish tiles in the capital. The same one, the other, oh, who was the other one? Who's the other one? Was it Basil II that had the same? Or no, it was something, it was Nader. It was Sandro on Nader Shah that also had the builder first opening. Okay, so let's take a look at Montezuma here. What do we have? What do we have? Do we have anything amazing on Montezuma, or do we have something like, you know, meh? Oh, okay. This is the wonder. Okay, this is another continent, and I do see he's gonna have an ally on the other continent, Lege, which is definitely gonna prefer to be on the coast and inland. We do have Tenochtitlan settling his 2-2 base. He does have a 2-3-1 wine tile to the southeast of Tenochtitlan for those extra production points, and I do notice he can easily settle the west here for the extra faith on these Mount Everest tiles. Now we do need to see also his other territory here. Definitely another 2 cities to the south. The west side, northwest side is much better for the. Ooh, another wonder. Wait a second. He's a 2 wonder. Oh my god, spawn. Look at dISTORIA getting Halong Bay on the east side as well. And he can definitely settle the 2-2 base, get the fresh water there, improve the amber, get the production, get the food and the culture from the Halong Bay tiles. Not to mention benefit from the era score. Not bad. Easy peasy. He also will have an iron tile to the northwest of his capital, and I do notice horses are also going to be in the second ring. Easy to improve. He can get around the city here to the northwest and also get to improve that iron tile there. Looking at next at the Nader Shah, we do have him here to the east side. I'm actually quite curious how long they're gonna actually get to turn 2. We do have Mashad with a 3-2-1 spy style, and I do notice he's gonna get the scout out in 3 turns. And while he is gonna have a decent amount of mountains to the north, we do need to see when is he gonna manage to get some cities there to get those campuses, geothermal fissures, the continent split towards the north. And I do notice he's gonna have an opponent here. Zhao III is gonna be behind the mountains towards the north of Mashhad. So I guess Persia will have the opportunity to settle some 4 cities over here against the city of Lisbon. But there is something else in the water here. This is, okay, this is Theodora, and he, oh my god, Theodora. Oh, I thought that's actually, I thought he actually settled non-fresh. I honestly thought he settled non-fresh. Can you believe it? For a second there, my heart jumped. Anyway. And that's good information here. They're gonna get to trade on the coast. It's just a matter of Constantinople getting a harbor outward, putting another city towards the south, where he already wants to put a city so he can benefit from that campus there. Now we do have Mashhad also benefiting from 2 horse tiles in the capital in the second ring, also added in the first ring. While he's using his spice tiles to grow faster, he's gonna want to discover his territory here. A good amount of fresh water is to the east, to the west, but I do notice he also will have an ally here, Thessalonica, on the west side, which could also interfere in the businesses of Lisbon towards the northeast. We're actually going to need to see who between them is actually going to be designated to go against Pompey. Of course, not to mention he can go against Titiits towards the northwest. Thessalonica does have scout out coming up in 3 turns. I believe he's actually working the 131. By the looks of it, his population is not growing that fast, and I'm pretty sure he's going to want the spy style towards the southwest. Quite a few players actually right now, quite a few civilizations have very good tiles to work at the beginning, and as you can see, we do have them needing to actually spend a lot of gold to acquire the good tiles they have. I launched my most beautiful Nani. Okay. We do need to see also Basil II's strategics. He does have his horses in the third ring, also iron in the third ring, very expensive both of them. I'm pretty sure he's going to get another city here towards the north, and we're going to need to see how quickly he can actually acquire those strategics, especially because, well, he's not going to need them, but we're probably going to see Sandro over here getting overexcited about the fact that he can actually go against an opponent. He has Portugal to the north. I mean, you know, like we might actually see him getting some units there to pillage. He needs his strategics. We do also need to take a look next on Lege. Did we see Lege? No, we didn't. Let's see what's going on here with Maori to the west side of Montezuma. He's gonna have this coast. This is definitely a lower level capital than he had the last time. Do you see these fish tiles to the west side? They're not reefs. They're not reefs. It is what it is. 1 extra population, just poof in the air. Anyway, he's at least gonna have some good harbors here. A plus 3 in the capital with a plus 4 in the other city. And I'm pretty sure he's also gonna get quite a few extra bonus points of production on all of these forests and rainforests. So all in all, it's kind of a good settle for him. We do have him also with another possible settle exactly where his warrior is. And I do notice Leech just paused. Is this? Oh, okay. This was a pause. Probably press P for by mistake. We do have him also with some inland cities to go for towards the south. While he doesn't have really easy access to the eastern continent, we will need to see if his amenities are going to hold up towards the later part of the game. He has access to iron tile, but it's 3 tiles out, very expensive. He has the same problem with the horses, 3 rings towards the south, while he can open up campuses here with a plus 3 towards the southwest of Tehonianga Noia Kupe. Usually Kupe does want to open up with those harbors and get those trade routes as quickly as possible. We do see him going for sailings and again going for builder first, which kind of actually okay. I mean, he can definitely get the fish tiles. He definitely can get all 3 fish tiles with the builder charges, and he's gonna get his celestial navigation boost with that. Does he need it from the beginning? I guess that's the question. And by the looks of it, he definitely thinks he needs it from the beginning. We're gonna need to see if he's actually gonna get to meet his opponent, but I'm pretty sure he's not gonna be that quick to meet Beijing on the west side. That's a lot of territory to cover. He doesn't know that yet, and of course, the visibility is limited to what they have scouted right now, not to mention what do they have in their actual vision. Now, by the looks of it also, I do notice that dISTORIA is not going towards a city-state, unfortunately, with his Eagle Warriors. Wait, why can't I switch back to my... Okay, there we go. Hattusa is to the southeast, and he's gonna give dISTORIA the opportunity to gather quite a few of those builders if he does manage to take out the warriors with his Eagle Warriors. We do have him also moving his scout towards the south. I do notice the settler coming up in 4 turns, and we do need to move on towards the other team. That's gonna be Phyrsos here, Beijing, getting his settler out in 4 turns, and I do notice he's gonna have a few settlers on the inland cities over here on the rice tile, over here on the cattle tile. Does look good, while he's gonna have a few mountains to actually get the extra adjacency towards his campuses. We do also see the rivers giving him adjacency towards commercials, not to mention later on the ability to aqueduct and give the adjacency towards those industrial zones. He's gonna have a good amount of territory here to settle before he's probably gonna get to face his opponent. We do have Persia to the southwest of Beijing, and I do want to point out that Pompey with Portugal can definitely settle his east side and will probably settle his east side and could get other trade routes with Beijing as well. That's another one of his allies that is on the coast. One of the problematic things about it, that is also going to be the same seas as Maori, so they can actually fight each other for those international trade routes. We're going to need to see if in the South China Sea, which kind of looks like the North China Sea, there will be any kind of naval conflict, and of course how the trade routes are going to be passing from one player to the other. We also see in Beijing he has access to an Oriental in the third ring. His horses are going to be closer to a possible second city, but still in the third ring from his capital. That is a bit of a problem. We're going to need to see him try to get those, but again, at the moment they don't actually know where their strategics are. They need to discover animal husbandry, bronze working to actually see these strategics. Also, Skazel, good evening sir, and welcome. He has a lot of woods and rainforest. Yes, he does. I'm pretty sure you're talking about Coupe over here. He does have a lot of these, and the good thing is, even if these flat tiles are going to be pretty good on Coupe, right? He's still going to get the extra production on them. And yeah, there we go, 411 fish tiles over here, getting the third one soon, of course, with the culture farms. And he will also acquire these other tiles here, especially this one, the 2-2. Bonjour, le prof de physique, bienvenue. Now we do have also take a look at Titiits. Titiits over here. Give me a second here. And we do have Racket. Oh, forest fire to the west side of Karakedet. We do have Titiits also moving towards the northwest with his settler. While I do notice he's also going to move his scout towards the east side. He does have a settler coming up in 6 turns, and we're going to need to see him trying to go for a Temenanki. I would imagine in his capital, a Temenanki would be quite good. While I do notice he's going to get writing next turn. He does have 3 signs with 2 culture at the moment. Definitely a pretty poke city here towards the west side that will open him up to fight Maori at the same time. We're going to need to see if Maori is going to get that, or maybe even Aztec. You never know if Aztec is actually going to put a city here on the coast, right? The Halong Bay is available for him as a settle. Wait, this is 10-10. They're actually going to have remaps? Whoa. They're actually going to have remaps? They will have remaps. What? Titiits is asking why. Yeah, I think they have the same conclusion, the same confusion as I do. Looks like one team was expecting something and the other was expecting something else.
Denier Dingo retained his knighthood for 24 months.
Denier Dingo gonna nab in my head. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Dankeschön. So wait, are they remapping or not remapping? Oh, they're arguing about the number of seconds before the remap vote. Okay. Well, they were a little bit desynced over there. It is what it is. Well, I guess we're gonna have a new map. Yeah, sure. Okay. Let's see how this goes. It looks like they will have this one going. Oh, man. Ulyss definitely didn't want to move away from this. Definitely didn't want to move away from this, but to be honest, on the other side there weren't that big of a problems, especially with the big economies starting up on them. I guess they would have had a bit of a problem with dealing with Coupe, and they didn't have that much land on Byzantium. That might have been the thing. And when the Cleopatra, right? Both of them had an opponent towards the south, and that land was getting narrower to the south over there towards their opponent, so they were kind of stuck on the peninsula. Okay, let's see. Montezuma. Where Montezuma? I think I also need to move this screen. There we go. Christy Combine, hello there, sir. I noticed that Civ6 is usually played 4 versus 4 versus 4 or 2 versus 2 versus 2 versus 2, while Civ6 was usually played FFA. Civ5 was usually played FFA. Why is that? No, it's actually... So, okay, we do have quite a few free-for-all games in the community right now, actually. Like, I can show you right now, while the map is loading. One is going on here, so let me actually open up the screen so I can show you. Give me a second. Clicking on button, bam. Okay, so you see over here, these are all the FFAs that are right now ongoing. We got 1, 2, and I do see quite a few teamers also. And it used to be that we also had at some point some 2 versus 2s, but they were behind the. I mean, I guess the players don't really like that as a competitive environment. We do have CivFR also. All of these, let me take a look. The public ones are actually like these are FFAs. They do have a bit of a different ruling, as in. After 3 hours you can actually leave the game, so that's why a lot of the games, a lot of the players over here don't actually have more than 4, 5, 6. That's usually the number of players that do remain after 3 hours. So there are quite a few FFAs, but yes, the teamers is a much more competitive environment. You learn quicker if you do play teamers, and also it is quite rewarding to actually synchronize with other players at the same time, and of course win against 4 other players that are trying to synchronize their efforts to go against you. Luke Yang, also good evening, sir, and welcome. Let me turn off the screen here and come back to our eggs. Let's take a look what's going on. Montezuma, right? Oh, let's take it from the other side, because we didn't talk at all about Theodora. We got Theodora here, Heimerdinger, next to the coast. Looks like he's gonna have a 3-1 base and a possibility to trade with Lisbon. That's again very, very, very good for them. He can settle another city towards him, towards the southeast, or get another city here towards the northeast. I'm pretty sure he will get both at some point. And this southeastern city is actually not that bad. Access to a tobacco tile, a 3-2 banana immediately. He's gonna have a +3 campus and horses in his second ring. Not bad. We also have him with a possible settle on the sugar tile, but that will nullify this one. He needs to go 1 tile east. Anyway, now we do need to see how he's gonna settle his cities, and of course what his choices are. Definitely he can go on the western coast as well if he wants to trade with anybody, but I don't think he's actually gonna get a trading partner here. He's also gonna have the other Byzantium, that's Basil the second towards the southwest, Hazaggi here with Thessalonica getting his scout out, and we will probably gonna see some Byzantium fratricide, I think it's called. Is it called? I think it is. Anyway, and we do need to take a look also next on his strategics. Access to an iron tile is right in his capital in his first ring, and of course the horses were third ring out. We're gonna need to see if he's gonna get a city to get that a little bit cheaper. Looking at next, we do need to take a look at Joe the third towards the southeast, which is going to be on the other shore of this continent from Maori. We do have Lisbon with a 3-1-1 fish in the capital. Also 2 of these amber tiles giving him the extra culture points. He's not only going to get that extra culture for his civics, he's also going to grow a little bit faster with his capital, which is going to be quite helpful, since he's going to run out of tiles to work for his population. And we do have Lisbon also grown quite quickly, of course, with the extra food. And trying to get a scout out. I'm pretty sure he's gonna open up sailing here and try to get these improvements quite quickly, especially the fish tile and this well tile would be quite valuable to improve, not to mention 1 amber tile over here to get the extra production on this one. For example, the 2 make it a 2-1 and getting another tile with an extra culture that you can definitely work at the beginning of the game, and every point of food and production counts. You do get very, very big bonuses that do snowball during the other parts of the game, so usually you do want to get every little bit of an advantage. We do have also to take a look at his strategics with an iron tile to the east side in the second ring. He does have horses to the west side in the third ring, and by the looks of it, he's gonna go 2 scouts out. I guess this is the standard opening for a lot of visibility. Oh no, okay, no, he's going settler. It looks like he decided there is not that much to actually discover here. We do need to take a look at who is it? Cleopatra, right? Next, let's see. Cleopatra, Racket dead, decent amount of floodplains already. And all of these are going to get an extra point of production if he does manage to get the Lady of the Reeds and Marshes with multiple tutus also to the northwest. He does have a settler coming up in 4 turns and access to some amenities here, a salt mine that he could relatively easily improve. And I say relatively because I'm pretty sure he's not going to go mining first. Looking at his, he does have a continent split here to the south, and I was taking a look here how he's going to try to plan out all of these. But to be honest, okay, if he doesn't get that Lady of the Reeds and Marshes with Etemenanki, this might not be that great of a territory here. Anyway. Now we do also see him with an iron tile to the east side in the 2nd ring, while his horses are going to be quite far away in the 3rd ring towards the southeast or in the 4th ring towards the north. I'm pretty sure he's going to want to get a city there towards Valletta. I'm actually quite curious if he's going to go for this 2-2 base or just put it 4 tiles out from Rakedet and be done with it with Valletta in the capital, or I should say maybe a possible Sus here. Well, if he does manage to get some face generation going, he's just going to have some free monuments, some free buildings in the city centers. We do also have Phyrsos here with the southwest. Beijing is going to get his giant causeway towards the south to improve and benefit from the extra culture points, even though usually that one that is not that great. With this time around, it might work against his opponent. He does have opponents actually. He does have towards the northwest Aztec that he needs to go through 1 tile passageways to actually get to his city. It's not really the ideal pushable terrain, but maybe he's going to make it work. A marble settled towards the northwest with Beijing. It's been a while since we've actually seen this particular civilization, Kublai Khan China. It used to be that it is quite craved in the community, but right now not so high up in the player's choices. You can leave the game in an FFA after 3 hours equals declaring yourself Irel. basically. It's not actually, no, there is a bit of a difference. If you compare it to for example the CPL IRL, you do have a countdown timer after you IRL yourself from well, do you anymore? It used to be that we do have a countdown. I'm not so sure about that, but yeah, it's basically over there. The thing is, there are a few extra rules on IRL. For example, you cannot ask for IRL if you're not bottom 3 or you don't achieve some things over there. For example, like losing enough cities or stuff like that. While in CivFR, you can just get out. Like there's no rules. There's no rules on that. Anyway, we do have to take a look at the other ones, right? Kublai Khan China. No, wait, we didn't see his strategics. Horses on the left side of Beijing. He does have an iron tile here in the 3rd ring. That's going to be quite expensive. So what I do see is a bit of a lack of horses over here on the civilizations of Freritos de la Vega, but I do want to double check this again. So yeah, horses 3rd ring over here. We did have Constantinople with horses 3rd ring, not really in the pathway of settling those cities, and by the looks of it, of course, we do have him actually going westward. Well, this might actually put him next to a closer horse. Yeah, this might be better for him. Heimerdinger going westward. We're gonna need to see. Hazaggi, let's see him. Hazaggi Thessalonica getting his settler out. I don't think he actually knows about Byzantium city here, warrior here. Does he know? Does he actually know? I don't know. They both saw this tile, the 2-2, but I'm not sure in which sequence they saw that tile. But anyway, there is a possibility they might not know about each other. Now, Byzantium does definitely know about the other Byzantium. We do have Theodora managing to see the borders of Thessalonica, and I do notice they're going to put up again that remap vote. Let me actually take a quick pick on Coupe, already sailing away. He does have a refish this time around, and another fish there. I do need to take a look quickly on Nader. I did notice Montezuma has kind of a bad spawn, by the way. As in, they're not ideal. Okay, double continent split, but look at the food, man. He doesn't have that much food all over the territory here. He's gonna have some food in the capital from the 3-1 bananas, 3-2 bananas. That's about it. And why don't I see icons? Where did they disappear? Anyway. I do see also Nader. Nader is here. Okay, a lot of sheep tiles, some quarries. He's expanding his vision to the east side, but again, nothing really amazing. What he could do is maybe trade with Thessalonica. That could be a possibility later on in the game. Coupe will also have the possibility to trade with Thessalonica on the west side. So yeah, looks like they don't really believe they have that many problems, and I'm actually quite curious how dISTORIA is gonna fix all of these problems over here. Definitely will need some farms or maybe some wonders to get the extra. Oh my god, never mind, I take that back. 3 deer tiles. Oh man, I mean, I know who's gonna get Temple of Artemis. Do you guys do time change in Romania? Yes, sir, we do. But do you feel the time change anymore? Was it the time change? I have no idea, because I mean, all of my clocks are automatically updating anyway, right? I guess the only one is from the car. That's it. That's it. Anyway, we do have Settler coming up in importance here from Tenochtitlan. Yeah, we did it overnight. There we go. I didn't feel a thing. I don't know. Honestly, I didn't feel a thing. It just the clock changed and I went like nothing. One of the reasons I do, how to say, I did insist on using, for example, GMT as a proper time is to feel the least amount of impact when it comes to our schedules, because GMT doesn't change, right? The GMT, like UTC, they don't change. They're the same. There is the same time zone, while all of the others do change according to them. Okay, let's see. What do we have over here? Coupe. We did see Coupe. No, I mean, we did talk a little bit Hazaggi of his west side here, and we didn't notice his strategics towards the southwest are gonna give him those nice and juicy units. While I do notice he's gonna get his third city quite soon. He didn't put up his holy site yet. That's interesting. He's actually gonna go harbors first here. Celestial navigation coming up in 20. Wait, really? This is a bit of a change over here. But anyway, Byzantium is gonna get his city on the west next to that tobacco town and gonna get that faith generation going. The war has been declared between them, and we do need to see who's actually gonna be warring whom. Now we do have also Coupe already with his settler towards the southwest and Garawahia. We do have him improving his pearl tiles, reef fish, and the crab tile there. Not a fish, actually, it was a crab tile over there. More of these reef tiles here, and I'm actually amazed that he did kill a +4 campus over here, but it is what it is. Wait, why didn't he settle on the 2-1 and then get the harbor out and get also the campus out? It is what it is, right? I have to change lots of things? Really? Okay, interesting. Okay, well, let's see. Next up, we do need to take a look at Nader, Shah. But Portugal is doing a little bit of pokey here against Maori, but I don't really see them well going overboard. They don't really have that many units, and I don't really think the Portuguese scout is actually going to get in the borders of Maori, so it should be fine. Looking at Nader, Shah, we do have him to the northwest of Byzantium, Basil II, and I do see Mashhad is going to benefit from a few of these ship tiles towards the north. Does have a +3 campus in the capital, which I would be amazed if he's not going to start with it. It looks like no. Sandro Games, the secret weapon, chooses currency. We do have him also getting some monuments in Gordian, and I do think he actually settled on a gypsum tile there, a 2-1 base, giving him an extra point of gold, not to mention the amenity. He does have Pantanal settled to the northeast, and we will see him buy quite a few tiles here. He can get the fresh water on that grassland marsh tile, benefiting from other 2-2s also around it, not to mention extra food from rice marsh. Now we do see him also with some territory to settle to the east side, southwest side, or west side. Unfortunately, he already got blocked off by Titiits. There was a one-tile passageway towards the west, towards the cities of Egypt, and of course that it has been denied. Now we do have him also benefiting from horses in the second ring of Gordian, and of course iron in the capital of Mashhad, just in the first row there, in the first circle. Now looking at Montezuma, we do have him with that continent split and quite a few deer tiles. I think this, oh my god, and it keeps on going. I mean, if this is not Goddess of the Hunt Pantheon, I don't know what is. This kind of required screams at you, you know, Goddess of the Hunt, Goddess of the Hunt, Goddess of the Hunt. Look at that, 3 ivory tiles in Texcoco. We got 3 of these deer tiles in Tenochtitlan. same furs on the other continent. Wait, this is another continent, right? Yes, this is another continent. So furs on the other continent, it must be a match made in heaven, man. I do see this story already managed to get a builder out from Yerevan, and even if Yerevan is getting some of those warriors out, it will be some time until he's gonna get to attack back. Well, usually the units that are standing in the city center don't actually attack against anybody. They just stand there, keep the garrison defense. Changing the clock is the easiest part, but I don't like losing 1 hour sleep. Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Doesn't that happen anyway? Like if you have an emergency or something, doesn't that happen anyway? I mean, I don't like losing 1 hour sleeps, but I'm just thinking, you know, like there are some unexpected things that you need to change from 1 week to the other. Sometimes you need to get somebody, well, like 1 hour earlier somewhere, and like you still, that translates into 1 hour earlier. Anyway, looking at the culture here, more monuments are going to come out from dISTORIA, and I do notice China with a warrior and Egypt with a scout is starting to buzz his capital, which might not be that well intended. We're going to need to see what Phyrsos is going to do. He does have forces in the capital, and I do notice he's starting off with his campuses, a +3 in the capital and another +2 here from Texcoco. His third city is actually going towards the northwest, and of course that is probably a decision because of the position of Egyptian scouts and the Chinese warriors. He just doesn't want to handle them. We do also need to see him buying out this other 3-2 banana so he can get that going, not to mention use the builder to improve his camps as quickly as possible. He did get another builder from Texcoco, and I do notice he's starting to improve those as quickly as possible. Looking at his takes here, we do have dISTORIA going for mining, and I do see him opening up with early empire so he can get those extra settlers. We are turn 17. We went quite a bit fast on the response here, and by the looks of it, we didn't actually see them settle all of the 3 cities. Well, at the beginning 3 cities. We do have another city coming up towards the northeast from Beijing. Does look like he's getting also a builder, and did not scout his south. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He does know about the south. He just doesn't care about it. Okay, not at all. He doesn't care about it. Interesting. So he's getting positioned towards Cleopatra. Of course, they could connect their economies much earlier in the game, getting that gold juice going, and we do need to see if that's actually going to happen. If they can't trade on the coast, unfortunately, that's not an option, but you know, it is what it is. Gold is gold. We do have Montezuma also towards the northwest, which will need to be blocked off this, by the way, if Montezuma, sorry, if China does manage to get a city over here blocking or locking out Aztec from the southern city, this is going to be quite a victory for him. It's very hard to push into this city with only one tile that could attack it. Maybe later on artilleries, but before that it's going to be very hard. Yesterday, right now, it would be 2:57 p.m. but now it's 3:57. Hello, thank you so much, Dimitri, much appreciated, sir. Thank you. Woohoo, cool. 9393 just joined us. Okay, let's see what's going on next up. Who do we take a look at? We do need to see some pantheons being chosen here. Okay, looks like now it's going to be a builder coming up from Pompey's territory. He's getting that trader also from Porto. He can use his capital to reinforce the Gulf of Cadiz.
Wieslander has joined the round table.
Thank you so much for the follow, Wieslander. And I do actually want to put a few settings up. First of all, Christian, okay, thanks for that. With much pleasure, Christy. Out of curiosity, also from Jacob, does anybody also have problems with the stream, or is it just me? What kind of problems do you have with the stream? Can you like detail a little bit? Like the sound is not working, the connection is not working. Is it like freezing? Like what kind of problems? Because on my end, I do see that I don't have any drop frames, and I do see the connection is stable on both ends, like on both Twitch and YouTube, but I would definitely like some feedback to see if I can troubleshoot it and if it's on my end or somewhere else. I do see some pantheons being chosen. Okay. Portugal is going to go for his city patron goddess, and I do see also Theodora did go for initiation rites. Heimerdinger is going to prepare himself for a war against his next door brother here, Hazaggi. I'm pretty sure Hazaggi is not going to just stand still and take it. We do have a few holy sites already coming up from him. Wait, I see one holy site. Where is the second holy site, and why did Thessalonica not build one? Anyway, we do have him getting some builders, and I guess we're going to need to to see his faith portent soon. We do have also Celestial Navigation still discovered here by Hazaggi. He didn't really manage, I don't think he managed to get his two improved resources, but probably Maori did. Did he actually finish Celestial Navigation? No, he's gonna boost it next and for him.
_HS has joined the round table.
Here we go. Thank you so much for the follow, sir. I figured after boarding the chat with Time Talk, I should help out the channel. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Also, Cheesy K, it's just him. Good evening, sir. Wait, it's just him. Who? Him? Who? Whoa. Him, the only him. It's like Lucario himself. Oh, Etemenaki got put down? By whom? Wait, it's here. It's in Swenet. Wow, that's gonna take forever and a day, man, to get that Teteminanki going. A 2-2, a base with another 2-2, and well, that's about it. He does have some 3-1s because he did manage to get Lady of the Ridger Marshes, and of course now his captain is actually a 2-3. That's pretty pog. We do have him also needing to get, oh, he does have this wheat tile also as a 2-2. Okay. I mean, you know, that's starting to shape up a little bit better. A trader, is it gonna go Swenet? I would imagine he does want to add one more point of production on Swenet. You know, we do see him actually not growing. Wow, he's working the 2-1-3s to actually not grow as quickly. Wow, 15 turns to get the next population, only 3 pop. That's kind of big. Anyway, now we do have the trader appearing in Swenet, and he's gonna trade with his capital to get those points going for food and production. We do have also Maori managing to get the God of the Sea. That's Lege over here that is putting down his harbors, and I do notice he's getting quite a few of his monuments from one side to the other, while he's also starting to explore the east and get more cities there. He's actually not gonna, well, is he gonna give is he gonna attack over here Portugal? I would actually not be surprised if we're gonna see some of those Maori special units just go and tackle Portugal over here. It is what it is, you know, like he's so close, might as well do it. Now we do need to take a look also on Kublai. Didn't pick up a Pantheon, no Pantheon yet on Aztec, but he is starting to get his deer tiles improved, and I do see him finishing up his campuses soon. That's gonna be a lot of science and soon to be population here on dISTORIA. And I gotta say, man, this Goddess of the Hunt is gonna be insane. I really like this. This is gonna be so much more food and gold coming up from those tiles here. Man, he doesn't even need commercials. Who needs commercials when you have so many camps? We do have a third city also from Sandro. The secret weapon is gonna go for God of War and Plunder, and I do notice him opening up with commercials, 3 of them from his series. That's, well, I guess it is what it is. He's gonna give up on the discounts. We do have also 5 tens for Magnus to establish in the city of Mashhad, while I do notice Sandro is discovering the Pantanal here, putting one of his scouts to go through it. He still didn't acquire it for the city of Tarsus, still prefers to work the extra production and or the rice tile. I would imagine actually he's working the rice tile here with only growing 2 turns in the city of Tarsus. Looking at the city states, we do have Fez with Nalanda for science, for more science points, while I do see also Valletta with Volin will be for military, La Venta and Yerevan for religious, and Jerusalem actually. So there are 3 city states that would give some faith bonuses. Unfortunately for them, well, I guess we're going to need to see. There are going to be quite a few fights here between the 2 Byzantiums to try to sneak in some advantages here. Now we do have also Singapore and Auckland with Johannesburg for the industry, while I do notice Mogadishu with Venice will be the ones providing some trade bonuses. I think we're missing culture city states. I think there's a great lack of culture city states. They just didn't want to be a part of this game. I think that's a sign also. Now, also, which map type is this? We do have 7 seas, sir. 7 seas. We're playing on the 7 seas. Good evening, Air Max. Good evening, sir. Okay, let's also put up the remap, the prediction for who will win. And I do want to put up my chats in such an order that I can actually read stuff. Give me a second here. Oh, dashboard. I need dashboard. There we go. Start the prediction for who will win. Freritos de la Vega or Team Ulyss. 30 minutes for the submission period. And there we go. Let's put it up on YouTube as well. Whoa, YouTube is being angry. Also, Igor, good evening, sir. Jacob probably didn't. What? Out of okay. In Civ5, Christy was saying you asked for it and everybody votes, but you are right, no other rules. Yes. It keeps loading every 25-30 seconds. I switched over to Twitch and it's fine, probably on my end. Okay, got it. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you. Okay, start the poll. Let's see what YouTube thinks. Who's gonna win this game? Will it be Freritos de la Vega or will it be Ulyss? Okay, there we go. Now the setup. I need to get the setup. There we go. Bam and a bam. There we go. Hello there, Project Soap. Hello there, man. Welcome. And also, Frankie Four Fingers. What was Sandro's Pantheon? Let's actually take a look at the secret weapon over here. He did go for God of War and Plunder, sir. God of War and Plunder. He's getting the extra points for his merchants. He's getting the extra points for his admirals. And, well, if he's going to go for encampments, he's going to get them for generals. I'm actually quite curious if he's going to want to push over here through the one-tile choke. I would imagine he's not going to consider it early, but we'll see. Now, it wouldn't be the first civilization that would be taken out because he didn't plug his one-tile choke. We do have also Jiaodong with the third cities opening up with Moksha, but not in the capital, in the second city. And I gotta say, this actually gives him a bit of an advantage with the extra culture from the beginning, while he is going to get to set up his Magnus in the capital, or at least that's how I imagine it. Is that going to happen? We do have him going for the 4th and the 5th settlers quite quickly, and Phyrsos is already on 8 science and 11 culture. While he's only making 8 gold a turn, he does have 31 production points actually on the high end of this. Only Lege does have, whoa, 46 points over here, another 30% over everybody else. We do have him putting down his harbors with already 4 cities, getting his lighthouses out, and I do see him also benefiting from extra population for other districts. It's going to be a question which other districts is he going to go for, but I would imagine he's going to discount quite a few of them if he is careful. State workforce coming up in 2 turns. That's going to open up his government plaza, and we do see he's already benefiting from the extra production from all of these rainforest and forest. I do have to say he doesn't have as many forest and rainforest as he did in the previous games, in the previous maps. And we do have some galleys coming out from Portugal. Pompey is probably going to want to kill Nalanda over here towards the north. That's going to be an easy kill for him and an easy city state to take, to benefit from. While I do not see yet Heimerdinger actually putting something over here as a city on the east side, nor does he actually put his harbor on the east. We will need to see who is Portugal going to trade, and it looks like at the beginning it's going to be internals. Funchan to Lisbon, using Magnus internals here. Interesting, interesting. He probably didn't know about Nalanda. Does he even know right now about Nalanda? Yes, he does know about Nalanda. He could have used that money in there. Anyway, now we do have to take a look also if Temenanki is going to finish. Swanet is getting the benefits of Liang soon, and this city is going to be made possible because of Temenanki finishing, and of course the Lady of the Reason Marshes is going to get those extra points of production and of science on all of the improved farms here on this territory, and I'm pretty sure he's going to have a lot of them. And we don't really see him improving his horses, and let's actually take a look at the army tab here. Very few people actually have their strategics improved, Phyrsos and Heimerdinger being 2 of them. We do not have anybody getting a single drop of a strategic on Team Ulyss, not a single drop. When one good thing is about Maori, for example, he's not gonna need his strategics for the Toas. If I remember correctly, Toas do not require anything. Yeah, they do not require anything. You just get out and smash. We got also a first religion. Let's take a look at the first religion here. Islam, Byzantium, Theodora will go for work ethic and crusade. Well, I guess he did take it away from his opponent here. Hazaggi is kind of slow on getting his own religion going. It does seem like at the moment still Thessalonica did not put the holy site down. He did use Cherson and Ansira to actually get the holy sites, and he's probably gonna establish the religion there and then wait for Thessalonica to actually finish. Wait, is this like a challenge? Is he challenging his people to convert a Moksha city? Because usually Moksha does put a bit of a stop against the conversion of another. Anyway, it is what it is. Battle Cruiser, also good evening, sir, and welcome. Perfect timing. Yes, exactly. After the remaps. Also, so happy. Good evening, sir. Welcome, welcome. The biggest. Woo, woo. Yeah, yeah. I gotta say, I do have, I would say, I do have a pain in my back. I don't know how to explain it otherwise. In Romanian, it's called like a torticollis. You have like a pain that stabs you in the back over here, right near the spine. And unfortunately, I don't know. We usually say the how to say, the wind was unfavorable, as in the wind passed through my back or whatever, slapped my back or something too much, and one of the muscles went haywire. But anyway, that's a bit of a problem, and if you see me like squirming over here, it's because I barely can move my head from left to right. Actually, if you make me watch left too quickly, if there's gonna be like an emergency and I need to move my head to the left, oh my god, it's like somebody just putting a knife over there in my back. I really like in the position of China and Egypt being next to each other and them having a lot of land. Yeah, not wrong. They are gonna get a lot of territory here to expand into, and I do see a city that he could easily take over with some horses. Then I'd also notice Temenaki is going to be finished in 3 turns, and there's a massive advantage here for Titiits to defend his east side from Persia with just 1 tile chokes. Definitely a different map than we've seen the first time around. I think this is going to be challenging for both sides. Actually, this map is going to be challenging for both sides. God of the Forge has been chosen by Byzantium. We do have him getting his trader out from Thessalonica, and I do see he's finishing up his shrines. Not really, you know, putting us foot on the pedal here for the great prophet points. He's just casually getting them, not really caring about projects or who's first. We do have Persia also making 4 regional points a turn. I do see Egypt is starting to acquire some as well, with only 1 at the moment. We do need to take a look at Persia. Whoa, he did finish 2 of these commercials, and he's going for the 3rd one now, taking a bit of a moment to get his settlers out so he can finish those districts. And I do notice Governor Plaza has been picked in between those commercials. Looks like he's also going to improve his gypsum tiles for the extra production point that will require a bit of food from somewhere else to actually help these cities grow a little bit faster. It keeps low. Oh, okay, I did read that. Good. Curious by lack of label civilizations on this map. Yes. Wait. What is this Maja? What is this Maja? Pro Maja. How ended up your Tokugawa game? Battle Cruiser. I think. Wait. That was a victory from someone. I think we CC'd to somebody that was getting a cultured victory. Sweden, I believe. Everybody was friendly with everybody. Like even if we didn't have like the science and so on, and everybody was friendly with everybody. Nobody's doing anything other than the cultured victory. Now we do have the capital plaza also coming out from the cities of Egypt, and he is going to put it to the south, going to give himself a better commercial here. It would have been nice to actually build this after the government plaza, but it is what it is. He is starting to acquire those merchant points, and I'm pretty sure he's just aching to actually get this commercial done in Swenet after he's going to finish that at Temenaki. Not to mention get the improvements on all of these tiles here. The wheat, we do have 2 rice tiles and 1 wheat tile, that 2 wheat tiles that would definitely need improvements. I'm also quite curious if he's gonna try to max out the number of sphinxes that he's gonna get to place, especially next to the wonder and on the floodplain, so he can get those extra bonuses on his lands. Looking at the west side, we do have Portugal needing to defend against 1 single Maori warrior while he is improving his tiles here. He's getting his Gavron Plaza, and I do notice he's going to put it in the choke point here to the west side. Not going to give him that many bonuses to other districts, but at least it's going to be safe and it's going to hit the harbor. Now we do have more harbors finishing up from Maori, and I do notice he's getting a boat to try to scout out his lands. It looks like, or his shores I should say. Looks like he's also going to have access to a city from Phyrsos here. It looks like Beijing is going to be attackable from the seas with frigates, and that is not going to be nice for Phyrsos. I'm pretty sure if he's going to get attacked here by Lege, he's not going to like it. Not going to like it. We do have him also getting his monuments out for the extra culture and finishing up his lighthouses. I'm pretty sure his production is going sky high here. 57 production with 10 science and 11 culture points. He does have 28 gold points per turn at the moment in the game. There is quite a discrepancy actually between the economies of both teams, especially with Heimerdinger losing 1 gold per turn while Lege is making so much more. we do have another wave of settlers, and I do see an archer coming out from Antioch to add to his defensive capabilities, while next to him Ansira is going to start getting his shrines out. I do notice a government plaza from Thessalonica is also getting placed. That would actually give him quite a good campus here next to Thessalonica, but again, he still doesn't have his third holy site. We do have also to take a look next here on Montezuma. Yeah, there we go. There we go. We got we got Temple of Artemis, but from Texcoco, not from Tenochtitlan. This city still builds up his government plaza count, and I do notice he put it to the north, where he might actually get a few interesting industrial zone placements. We do have him first of all beefing up one of his campuses, and soon he's gonna get that bonus. While I do notice another +3 is getting built in Teayo. Well, he does have 12 science with 12 culture at the moment, 34 production only. He's kind of late on this. Heimerdinger is asking who crashed or who will crash. Check. Wait, is anybody gonna crash here? Oh my. China already trading externally to Egypt. He's gonna start rolling in those gold points. 16 turn right now, with the multiple commercials also coming around, and in the build queues he's getting his 4th and 5th settlers already towards the next locations, and it looks like finally he's actually gonna get a city next to the giant causeway. Well, I say finally, but to be honest, the north of Giant Causeway is not that good. The only good tiles are actually the ones in the south, and I don't really believe China is going to put a coastal city there. I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. I don't think he knows about the territory here. Yeah, he doesn't know exactly that he's connected to the seas of Maori, but at least he can think that is a possibility. What if he places a Sphinx? Would he have to remove that as well? Wait. Yes, both. On both accounts, dBeasley. Both. You need to improve it. Improve it as a mine to actually benefit from the Niter. I think the only time that you get the resource is if you put a district or a wonder on it. Cool Whip, good evening, sir, and welcome. Welcome back to the community. I don't know what happened. I was thinking, man, Cool Whip, what happened, bro? What happened? Oh, wait. Game report. Oh, looks like battery full charge builders knocked off Betche over here. They managed to get through. We're gonna need to update their group. In the wildcard tournament, we just have them finish. That's big. That is a big. Okay, let me join the lobby. There we go. Okay, back to the screens. There we go. Back to the screens. You just need to wait for everybody to join in, and we do need to keep on taking a look at the 0 MS over here. Of course, if you do have connection once, you're gonna still have it afterwards. It's just a matter of going through all of these first ones to see if there is any problems, but no, it looks like it's fine right now. We do have a connection to everybody, and I have no idea exactly why the game stopped. Usually during this, the host does want to let the turn roll over and then start off on a new save with the extra turn, the next turn, so it doesn't freeze again. Well, we'll see. I hope it's not gonna freeze again. No, one of them has 0 MS. That also might be a problem. Maybe one of them is interacting with another in such a way that they didn't have MS fixed at the beginning. So yeah, right now it is a bit of a problem.
From the first stirrings of life beneath water to the great beasts of the Stone Age, To man taking his first upright steps, you have come far.
Okay, so we're back in, and hopefully we're actually going to get to the next turn. Magnus Internals here establishing 4 leads. She did not actually open up with any other governor there. I do see Moksha opening here for in Constantinople, and he still didn't put down one of those encampments, but neither did Byzantium, though, try to get those generals. I do want to take a look if they're actually using the card. No, they're not using the card. Now we do have to take a look if here Persia gonna get that settler next turn. Looks like 2 settlers actually coming out next turn, and he's finishing up this commercial. I think we saw this, right? This is not the next turn. This is the turn we were watching with this archer coming around. The boats of Portugal going towards Nalanda to take out that city center. We did have Temple of Artemis finishing up in 3 turns. Temenanki in 2 in the city of Swanet. Nobody actually contesting either of these. They can just get them without a problem. And looking at this, of course, Maori is gonna have the benefits of 63 production, while Pompey is on 51 at the moment, but he is 1 city short, and we're going to need to see when Pompey is gonna get to equal that, or if he is gonna get to equal that. We do have Maori with a decent amount of territory to keep on expanding into, not amazing territory, just saying decent amount of territory. We do have him also with that water settled to the east next to the tobacco tile, giving him access to again fresh water, while I don't think he's going to be disturbed that much from settling directly to the south of Portugal. Of course, he needs to be careful, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to be disturbed. He can go inland as well, taking a city right in the face of Porto, next to that volcano of Mount Tongarino. And that is going to give him that 3-to-1 access to that 3-to-1 volcanic soil tile. Looking at what's going on here on Kublai Khan, he's finishing up his commercials and getting the next settlers going. He did actually move this one here, and I assume he's just going to shift enter now. He did manage to get to connect his economy with Egypt, and I gotta say I was expecting a bit more gold, but I would imagine that's because we don't really have that many districts here in the city of Thebes or his capital. He only has the commercial, and that's about it, right? Anyway, we'll see how the gold per turn is actually gonna develop here. 16 gold per turn is still something, especially in the case that he's not getting any extra gold from his resources.
Flak has joined the round table.
Flak B, thank you so much for the follow, sir. Much appreciated. Now we do have the government parts of Aztec finishing up next turn. He's sending a settler actually towards the northeast of his capital, giving him access to another pretty good campus. We don't need to see also their strategic, since I do notice a few more horses have been improved. Now we do have Sandro and dISTORIA both making horses, and Hazaggi, by the looks of it, did manage to acquire 10 in his city. So is that a hut? I think he got a hut, or he got a trade from his teammates, because Hazaggi is not actually making any horses, or at least I don't see them. Were there horses here when he placed his holy site? Maybe, because this is on a hill, right? Is this flat tile on a hill? This is grassland hill, so yeah, no horses there. Anyway, I guess we're going to need to see next turn if he actually has a district on that or not. I would say no, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see next turn. Now we do have a new... Oh, there we go. Actually, the new turn started to come off. We don't actually have any idea what happened with the blockage of the previous one. Yeah, and Hazaggi, we do have a confirmation. He's not actually getting any of these horses, unfortunately, in his empire. He does have a trader started to work towards his capital. He doesn't have banners in the capital. He did open up with Moksha, but he still wants that those extra points of food and production in those trade routes. Still no pantheon yet from Beijing. Still no pantheon yet from dISTORIA, and I do notice he's getting another wave of settlers here pretty soon, while he did need to move back from Yerevan. Looks like Yerevan made quite a bit of a splash here against his Eagle Warriors. Only two builders. He managed to acquire 2 builders from Yerevan before he actually needed to come back home. Well, he does have to contest quite a few warriors here from Yerevan and a few of these archers. Luca, whoa, what's that? Hyper crown, yeah. Kublai, China, Egypt is too strong. Hello there, Circassian, and yes, that is going to be quite a strong matchup over here in their economies. We're going to need to see what's going to happen. We definitely need to see. Now, commercial hub investments also starting to appear. It looks like Zankian is the next merchant, and I would assume also Persia is going to want to get the project. It looks like he's still going for the Gavron Plaza. Unfortunately, he couldn't actually discount it, and as you can see, he's working very slowly to get it done. 3 turns to complete the Gavron Plaza. That is a long time, a very long time. Well, we do have a project, a commercial hub investments in 2 turns from him, and by the looks of it, he might actually snatch this. Because his opponents actually need 2 projects. Yeah. Phyrsos will need 2 projects. Oh well, Magnus in Racket Dead, that's gonna be his second choice of a governor. I do see Liang has established in the city of Swanet, and we do have Etemenaki finished. Interesting that of course we didn't have that builder managing to get that many tiles improved, but he did get at least a rise tile, giving him a 431 to use. Not to mention we do need to have another one of these builders coming around from Rakedet, which I would assume would definitely need to go for those sphinxes right about now. Titiits is a little bit lagging behind on his culture development. 13 science though, and 9 culture to speak of. Taking a look at the era score, I'm pretty sure everybody got over the necessary threshold of 19 points. Yes, it's fine. 21, 23, 25. There are quite a few of them on 20 as well. It's fine. They are getting that going. Okay, another project here from Beijing. He's gonna get 2 projects to actually try to get that going, while I do see Gordian is giving up on it. Whoa, wait, Governblatt actually got shaved off to shave off a turn. I don't think we actually passed a turn, so yeah, he did shave off a turn.
Halim has joined the round table.
Halim, thank you so much for the follow, sir, and welcome. Very good farm triangles on Egypt. Yes, this is gonna be quite nice. Now I do notice Lege is going bronze working, and I'm actually quite curious what is he gonna want to do here. Is he actually going for his toss, or does he want something else? So we do need to see him, of course, getting iron for his knights as well, not only the toss. We do have him at the moment with still 4 cities, still getting a holy site from Engarwahia. That holy site is probably for Basil II to actually get his extra +2 taxes straight against his opponent, while we still don't have a religion here from Hazaggi. He is getting his Warlord's throne in 6 turns, and I do have to point out he did not actually go for the trouble to get his 4th and 5th city out, which is gonna happen here on Byzantium. We do have already... Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Hammer Digger is saying that he can bet 10, I don't know what, I guess balls, that if you kick Lege, the game will start working. Whoa. Oh look, it actually worked. Oh my god, it actually worked. Anyway, we're gonna relobby and get the save. Hello. Oh, this is the previous lobby. Or wait. No, this was a good lobby. Is somebody else gonna... Maybe somebody else is gonna host. I don't know. Well, I see the lobby up, so it is what it is. Oh yeah, Pomp is hosting actually. Okay. Oh. What? Let me get some juice. I don't have juice. What is this? I hope everything is fine. There we go. We got the juice, we got the coffee. We're ready to go. He's allowed to put like a host. Oh, why would you do that, man? Oh well, it is what it is. It is what it is. We're getting back. We're getting back. Coupe is very good for the lobbies. Yeah. Sir, good evening, sir, and welcome. Yeah, and Sasso also bonsoir, monsieur. Bienvenue, bienvenue. Yeah, this was kind of a real lobby simulator. I don't know why, because usually you do have quite a few, like a lot of stability throughout these games. Yeah, could connectivity issues be due to the age of Civ6? Not really, no. The problematic thing about Civ6 is it requires a lot of connections, and unfortunately that also increases the risk. The internet is much faster than it was when the game was released. No, that actually helps. That actually helps the game be much better. Actually, throughout the years, as the players did start to how to say, get new internet and new PCs, the stability has also increased dramatically. And I do have to point out the modders actually did a much cleaner job to understand what kind of code they should use, so the game doesn't get to desync that much as before. So yeah, all in all, it worked out for the better. We do have Portugal taking on Alanda. This is turn 31, so we're gonna see them start to choose their golden age options. And I do notice, of course, a 4th city for Portugal is gonna help him out quite a bit. He's just tying Maori's city count actually right now. Both of them are in oligarchy, and I do see both of them in the golden age. We do have dISTORIA still needing to pick up something. While he did finish his Temple of Artemis in the city of Texcoco, he's also gonna get Pingala. And I do notice his 4th city is actually going towards that northeast, and he has another one coming from Tenochtitlan in 3 turns, while he did get his Goddess of the Hunt. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. 4 tiles already got improved with the extra food and extra gold on them. These are some amazing tiles to work. China did manage to breach through with a warrior, the 1-tile choke, but it doesn't look like Estes is going to be that... phased by this. And of course we do have Phyrsos getting that 1-2 tile. He definitely wants to get his foot in the door and block his opponent from actually getting in. We do have also builders coming from Jiaodong. I do see commercial hub investment in Longqi, and yes, I do notice he's getting his audience chamber in 5. I'm still trying to get a new how to say, get to pass the time so we get to see all of their choices in the golden age in order. Looks like also Freritos religion has been picked up, and I do see choral music with it preaches on the lands, on the cities of Basil II. He's gonna get those extra culture points nicely with 8 science and 20 culture. He's also building that Warlord's Throne in 5. Looks like dISTORIA did pick up his pen brush and voice golden age. Still will need we do see him on 19 science and 13 culture. Doesn't have that much culture yet, but I guess his population was quite capped over here because of him spamming out settlers from that one city. And we do have Nader Shah also with 12 science and 20 culture, and I do see the secret weapon is starting to get his traders going, and he is gonna try to settle the Pantanal here towards the north of Tarsus. While he is plugging in Moksha in the city of Tarsus, he used Magnus at the beginning. He's also gonna go full, well, half coastal here towards the south, and it looks like he's gonna share that coast with Basil II. Not that big of a problem to actually get the coastal trade routes in between them. It's just a matter of that first of all, Basil not gonna get that many trade routes. Second of all, Nader Shah is gonna be incentivized, heavily incentivized to actually use his internals rather than anything else. 68 production though on a Lege does tell us a different story about what's going on in the south. We do have a Lege with only 11 science and 24 culture, getting his trade routes going from most of his cities, while Engarawahia is gonna build up a holy site. Usually the players in the same team with one of the Byzantiums do want to get as many religions as possible and allow Byzantium to convert them, so he gets an extra plus to tax his trade, and I believe this is why he invested so much into this. We do have him also making 34 gold per turn. While he did manage to improve most of his coastal resources, he does have a God of the Sea to benefit from. He chose to go for a pen brush and voice this era. We're going to need to see if he's gonna switch to a free inquiry in the next one. Hazaggi on a pen brush and voice golden age, 8 science, 29 culture with only 10 gold a turn and only 32 production. Unfortunately, he doesn't have new cities coming around from his settlers and from his new settlers coming around from his cities, which will create a bit of a discrepancy between him and Heimerdinger. We do need to see if he's gonna manage to catch up here with his unit count against his opponent and manage to take some cities from him, because at the moment it does look like Heimerdinger does have the stronger start of the two, or opening. I would say not the start, the opening of the two choices. We do have also on the other side Freritos de la Vega. Yeah, pen brush and voice. No monumentality from Byzantium, by the way. No monumentality. Pen brush and voice. Phyrsos is gonna go for a pen brush and voice of his own, and we do need to take a look at his 4 cities, soon to be 5 in the northwest of Jiaodong, getting his commercials out and put down a government plaza. We do have him getting ODH, or at least he clicked once on ODH chamber, did not finish it. He did put down also hanging gardens to the west side of Beijing that will give him a lot of fertility throughout, or growth, extra growth throughout his empire. And while he does need to finish all of these commercials, he was also trying to get Zhangqian. Did he manage to get it? No, it looks like Sandro did manage to get this one. Foreign trade routes, first of all, an extra trade route capacity, and second of all, foreign trade routes to this city will provide a +2 gold to both cities. Colorado, good evening, sir. Good evening. Hello, hello. Civ6 would be grade 2 this year in school. Wait. Oh, yeah. Well, would it? It's like what? Oh, 8 years. It does have 8 years, right? That's grade 2. Yeah. It just went through kindergarten. Oh my God, kindergarten. Yes. We do have Cleopatra also to talk about here to the northeast of China. He's getting his campuses, and he did manage to actually get a discount here. And we do have also some builders coming around from the east, and yes, I do notice he's having some amazing tiles to work, but still no sphinxes. We do have an Aztec scout that is trying to actually snatch some of these builders, and we do need to see if he's going to be faced by this. It is a builder that has 3 charges, so I would assume that it's quite valuable. He definitely doesn't want to let the dISTORIA just have his way with him. We do have him getting a Mariano Chariot Archer. He just chopped it, put it in the face, and took down the scout in one single move. Titiits takes down his opponent. Wait, is he putting... that was a... Man, this was Sphinx. This was a Sphinx. Why did you put something else? Anyway, I guess it is what it is. He wants the triangle of farms, but he could have had a triangle here. It's fine. Oh my God, another one here. Anyway, we do have him getting his ancestral hole in 3 turns, and I do notice Magnus is gonna get in 1. I do have to say it probably doesn't matter that much. It's just that culture would have been quite nice on Titiits here. 18 science with 18 culture, 19 gold a turn, and 53 production for the Tititsian Empire. Well, we do have also Pompey to take a look at. With only 10 science a turn, we did manage to take over the city of Nalanda, which does give him access to a +1 campus and the ability to get a library in it. We do have him getting another wave of settlers and finally putting down an encampment. Is he actually gonna get a city so far into the south here, right in the face of Lege? Or is this some move because of the Byzantium scout getting in there? I think it is because of the Byzantium scout moving there. Maori is also finishing up his encampment from Tehonianganuya Kupe, and while he does have Magnus working for him, we do need to see what his second districts will be. Looks like 2 encampments actually from Kapiti as well. Taumutu, is he gonna get it at the 4th population also? It might be. He's actually gonna get it at the 4th population also. Kierkegaard? No, kindergarten. Oh my god. Yeah, Kierkegaard. I don't know what that is, by the way. What is that? Is that actually a new word? Lol. What is that? Oh, actually, that's the name of a person. That was a philosopher, the father of existentialism, both at atheist and theist. Oh, okay, let's not read this. Yeah. Are you curious? Good evening, sir. If he settles south, he's gonna get taught. Yes. Yes, I fear the same. Oh my god, 2 turning settlers. I'm pretty sure he's gonna get very quick units here if he wants to. 2 turning settlers from the capital. Lege is gonna need to be careful with Heimerdinger coming from the north as well. And of course, you do see that the production of Hazaggi is just not keeping up with the necessary requirements here. He is 2 turns away from horseback riding, while I do notice Pomp is also 3 turns out from horseback riding. We do have in the eras, in the yields tab over here, Hazaggi on 39 production, while it looks like already Heimerdinger is on. Wait, I say Heimerdinger is already on 40. Okay, he's just 1 more production, but he's getting his hippodromes. I'm actually surprised if he's gonna finish one, but he looks like he will. And we do have him getting his encampment training projects from Antioch, and I do notice he's gonna get that settler right in the face of Maori. Both nations, Portugal and Byzantium, actually for settling over here Maori. Wow, that's a lot of attention he's getting. Well, looks like on the east side we did have China putting down the close city towards the northwest. I do have to point out Monumentati Golden Age was chosen by Heimerdinger, so yes, he doesn't have that much stats, those many stats right now, but he does have 34 faith that he can keep investing into these builders and maybe a settler, which allows him to chop his lands and get quite a bit more production. We do need to see if we're actually going to have an army coming up from Hazaggi. Wait, is this actually Hazaggi? Is this actually Hazaggi? Because it looks like he's, I don't know, man. It doesn't look focused. Is it just me or he's not focused? Salty, what did you do? Yeah, wait, it also means a cemetery. Wait, really? Toothpies? Good evening, sir. If Kierkegaard actually means cemetery? Oh, ooh, that's yeah, that's rough. You picked Ulyss, so Freritos de la Vega would surely win. The Basil is trying to get some reverse psychology over here. Okay, let's see if that works. I do have to point out that dISTORIA does have 31 science with 26 culture. With that, how to say, all of these camps actually changed everything over here for him. We do have him also starting to get his encampment training projects. Looks like he did also recruit Hypatia as a first scientist and gonna get a free library with that extra point of science on them, while I do notice the 2 Byzantiums are actually neck and neck when it comes to great generals. Aztec is coming from behind quite quickly, while Maori will also need to generate some projects. I do notice Maori is taking it slow, you know, he wants a settler. Well, this is gonna be a bit of a problem for Lege if he doesn't get his... he can't chop, right? I don't think he can chop. If I remember correctly, Maori cannot chop. Or he's not incentivized as well. Wait, he cannot chop resources. I think he can chop woods, but not resources. Give me a second. I know there was a bit of a limitation over there. Where was it? Unimproved forest and energy in one production, additional production, resources cannot be harvested. Okay, this is resources cannot be, so he cannot harvest the maize tile, the wheat tile, but he can chop. Okay, well, he's 1 turning encampment training projects anyway. Let's see, is he gonna have enough? I don't know about that. Azteco is already 1 point off. We do have Theodora that's gonna finish another project soon. No. Oh, he already got it, actually. Wait a second, Heimerdinger already got it. So already 2 of these generals will be recruited. Yeah, we got Trungtak here on Byzantium. The other Byzantium is gonna get where is Hazaggi on this? Looks like at the moment he's not doing anything in his capital. He's getting a horse from the northern city and not going for the second project. Oh, this might be a problem. Is he actually giving up on his generals so Lege can take it? Is this what's happening? He's giving up on his generals so Lege can take it? Because this is a massive photo settle, by the way. Lege is not even gonna smell this until it's too late. By the looks of it, he doesn't have vision on those tiles towards the north, and his settler is going right in that pathway. Oops. Lege can put up an amazing defense, yeah. Salty, I wish him good luck earlier. Okay, okay. I mean, I don't know, man. He looks like he's defocused right now. It is what it is. Photo settling. Yes, why did his photos? They're both photo settling coupe. Good evening, White and Nelly. How have you been, sir? Where have you been? Also, he can cut woods. There we go. Thank you. Merci beaucoup, Rafifi. Okay, well, let's see what's going on here. More admirals coming around, and I do believe Maori discovered the technology and boosted that encampment training project for a little bit. And unfortunately, that actually put it to 2 turns. That might not give him a general. Oh my. Oh my. So we got already 2 generals, right? No, 1. Wait. Why didn't oh, Aztec didn't pick it up. Okay, so we're gonna have 2 of them being picked up, so 2 remaining. 1 definitely needs to be here on Hazaggi, but the other Byzantium is actually making quite a few points, so I would imagine he will take. They're denying the generals. They are denying the general. I cannot believe, actually. Wow. Wait, is he trying? You see what's going on, right? He's moving that settler from the northwest because he saw the settler of his opponent. He's moving it eastward, but he doesn't know about the other settler of Portugal. Wow, this is quite something. I cannot believe he got denied like this. Oh my. And yeah, I guess he should have just stayed on the coast, to be honest. Like, it is what it is. Or get that city faster. Yeah, anyway, it is what it is. We do have him getting some more traders, and of course he's gonna get those extra production points. He does have a decent amount of gold in the bank, and looking at his technology, his 6 turns out, or did he finish construction? We do have also in the Ulyss tab here on him on 38 gold a turn, while we do have Sandro Games on 43, dISTORIA is also 31. That's a major economic advantage that they're benefiting from right now. Well, not to mention the 95 production points that Lege has in his empire. Okay, he did finish construction, because I do see a Toa here coming up already from Kapiti. He's gonna get that region in Garawahia, and I do see Moksha establishing that city center in the south. He got Auckland. Wait, he got Auckland? He did get Auckland. Yes, the extra production points on his shores are coming up everywhere. Yes, yes, yes. He did get Auckland. He has pre-built escape settler. Yes, Fortuna Belli, good evening, sir. Also, out of the frying pan into the fire. Yes, yes. Project didn't finish. Unlucky indeed. Well, Byzantium does have 2 generals, one that he could keep on the west side and one that he will get on the southeast. It doesn't look like Portugal did manage to acquire one, and by the looks of it, Montezuma did. dISTORIA did manage to get one, and this is it, right? Who did manage to get the last? So it was Aztec getting 1, Byzantium getting Shunzu. Wait. Byzantium also getting this one. Oh, he got 2 in a row, Hannibal Barca and Trungtrak. Okay, I see. And the third one. He has 3 generals. Heimerdinger actually did manage to get 3 generals. And a photo city on for his opponent, and he's getting a holy site here in Nicomedia, right in the face of his next door opponent here, Hazaggi, while he does have Crusade also as ability in his empire. We're going to need to see if he's actually going to get to use it. He has initiation rights also, so he's going to get to, whenever he's going to start building units, he's also going to get those faith points out of it. And with the monumentality, this actually works quite well. I do notice the city of Auckland is going to get attacked. Heimerdinger definitely doesn't want to let his next door opponent here benefit from that, but can he save Nicaea? Because Lege over here already has the Toas. These are 42 strength units with, of course, Oligarchy, and they do apply a -5 penalty around them. So we're going to need to see them start to smash into their opponent's cities. Unfortunately for him, he didn't have an army to begin with earlier, and now he's going to take quite a bit of time to build it. Well, we're going to need to see if he's going to manage to do it in a good enough time so he can actually manage to take some cities away from his opponents. We do have Egypt also using Stonehenge to get his great prophet. Is this gonna be just that one great prophet not even getting activated, so he doesn't give an extra taxes trade to anybody? I mean, to be honest, it doesn't look like it's that bad here. Oh my god, all of these farms are actually filled with water, but they're still producing stuff. Well, we do have a commercial hub getting 110 here in Swenet, and I gotta say, still no sphinxes. We do have him with pyramids in the city of Rakedet, and I do notice he's getting some more builders. I'm pretty sure we're coming very close to the feudalism timing, so everybody wants to pre-build these with the 30% off card and then switch to the +2 card. FDLV looking ahead here, so Happy is making a comment. Yes, they are looking ahead, especially with the tactical moves here. I should say that Heimerdinger and Pompey are managing to get themselves an advantage for the moment that they need to be careful not to turn into a disadvantage for themselves. And of course, it's all up to Lege over here to flex his army against somebody, and we're going to need to see him go forward towards his opponent's cities. He's getting his wall of throne in 2 turns from his capital city, and I do notice he got a few of these stores, but not really a lot of them from his cities at the moment. Still, he did manage to get 95 production. That's quite big. Let's see. We got some Byzantium missionaries running around. He did convert his capital finally. Of course, Moksha was putting quite a bit of pressure. Asia also got settled as a fourth city towards the west, and I would imagine he's going to connect at some point his economy with Sandro Games. While Sandro Games later on in the game might do something about this, well, first of all, he's a bit too far away yet to attack with units from the beginning, from classical units. Maybe medieval units, knights, coursers might be an option, but I wouldn't really see that happening unless it is an emergency. They need to do something. While I do notice Byzantium took away that extra production of his opponent here of Maori, we do have Lege losing all of those extra points of production on his tiles. Basil needs to kill his it is what it is. It's a mission. Wait, Lege has been proven himself by the main distance Egypt versus Gilga fight. I don't think I remember that. I remember him fighting with Scotland. Oh, I remember. Yeah. When Gilga took one of his cities earlier. Yeah. Crazy, man. That was crazy. Yes. I do notice the horses of the two Byzantine nations are starting to get quite close to each other, and this will create some stress. We're going to need to see if the horses are going to be fine at the end of the day. And while we did have Maori managing to push back the Byzantine unit here from him, we do have him getting out his Toans and repositioning them towards the west. He's not going to go towards Nicaea. He's not going to go towards Beja. He does want more units before he's going to have any moves being done. He's also going to need probably faster units like horses or coursers actually next up. Only 18 science is actually going for shipbuilding here, and trying to get feudalism in core. And we do need to see if he's going to manage to catch up on that science screen. We did have another city-state taken down. Yerevan actually, dISTORIA managing to punch through it. He did also manage to finish a theater square next to Temple of Artemis. And wasn't somebody building pyramids? Where are pyramids? Wait, is this Warlord's Throne? This is Warlord's Throne actually in the series of Aztec. I see. This is one of the few games in which a lot of players are going for Warlord's Throne, even if they are not going to have a direct fight. Well, Jerusalem is also going to be taken by China. Looks like this will give him an opportunity to actually pass units through the west of Jerusalem towards Malinanko. And I do notice Shenyang, well, is not that close to Giant Causeway. He's not getting anything probably. God of Craftsman was also his pantheon. This was one of the few pantheons that we didn't get to see at the beginning. He did manage to get his hanging gardens for the extra fertility and growth, of course, in his empires. 15% in a city is a lot of food. We do have iron tiles also improved, horse tiles giving him those extra points of production and faith, and to be honest, he doesn't really have that many strategics around him. I'm actually a bit surprised he was God of Craftsman here for like 3 more production. I'm a bit surprised. Oh well, I guess he just didn't know what to pick and he just picked something and be done with it. Anyway, looks like pyramids has been finished by Egypt. He's gonna get those extra points of builder charges, and I do see Egypt did go for divine inspiration and sacred places. We still don't have him actually putting down the Sphinx, and we do have him already with 4-5-1 tiles, 5-5-1 tiles. Like, this land is amazing. Swenet is already a city making 52 production. 52. Wait, what? 50. Unbelievable, man. That's a lot of production at 1042. A few more horses are being deployed towards Jerusalem, and I do see China is gonna make quick work of that city. There we go, it died. We do have also Phyrsos getting a galley to see what's going on here in the shores of his west side, and I do notice Maori is actually starting to march towards the cities of Portugal. And as you can see, the horse is getting a -5 penalty when being adjacent to an enemy toa, while yes, the horses are going to be quite strong at the beginning. They do, of course, you do need to put them in the line and get some archers in behind these. Crossbows will deal with the toas accordingly, but you need to get there. We do have Pompey only on 18 science. He's either working 2 turns, recorded history in 2 also. Is managing to put down? No, he's not actually managing to put down his campuses yet. I do see one campus in Funchal. From Porto? No. What did he get from Porto? He got his Gavron Plaza, right? That was from Porto? Oh no, wait. This harbor is from Porto. Kek W. Okay. I mean, wasn't this a +3 harbor also? I guess it is what it is. Oh well. We'll see if he's actually going to prioritize going against the city center here to try to smash it down. By the looks of it, he's going to take out the horse next turn. That's definitely going to be enough damage from both of these toas to actually take down the horse, and we do need to see the reaction of Pompey. First of all, he's getting a few new horses, and one of them just arrived in the city of Beja, while I do notice Lege is starting to get some archers also behind his army. We do need to see how quickly he can actually get those crossbows and get mercenaries to upgrade them. He did manage to take down one of the units of his opponent, but I think he lost a toa. That was a trade. Yeah, I think he lost a toa. Pompey just needs to attack into this one. It looks like the archer has more damage than the toa can handle. 52 out of 95 with one city. Yes, exactly. Hello there, Thunderians. Good evening, sir. Yes, that is a +1 campus. Yes, this is a +1 campus. Well, I guess he could have had a +2 if he put it one tile to the north, or a +4 if he deleted the bananas. I'm not sure if he has irrigation though. I don't think he has irrigation. Maybe it's just me, but I don't see a single plantation improved. Okay, we do have Heimerdinger getting a few new horses. By the looks of it, he's also getting hippodromes in Nicomedia and new settlers in the northern cities. He's also deploying units actually that did delete Auckland towards the cities of Persia to try to slow him down. And I do notice these cities are only on 12 garrison strength. We do have Sandro Games getting the message, and he's discovering iron working next turn with feudalism coming up in 3 turns. We do have a few units that could be upgraded. One unit that could be upgraded on the east, while I'm pretty sure these Persian archers are not gonna withstand the Egyptian Mariano Chariot archers if it's coming close. Colosseum is also finishing in the cities of Titiits in Swenet, and I do notice he's gonna start getting some of these horses improved where he can. Heavy chariots actually coming around. Oh, wait. How did this city get here? I don't think that's an Aztec city. I think this is actually Titiits sending a settler so far into the west. Not saying it's bad, he definitely is going to get a position on Aztec, and he needs to deal with Aztec on his west side anyway. Aztec did want to get other amenities here, but he could only get his hands on incense. He's gonna get to upgrade the citrus star that he has from Yerevan, and I do notice he's actually getting courses upgraded from Yerevan going towards Nalanda, which only benefits from 2 archers and a scout to defend himself, and maybe another archer soon, but that's not gonna even scratch these coursers. Not to mention the city of Nalanda could be taken down quite quickly. dISTORIA here is definitely out for blood. Okay, we got some new units. Maori did manage to take out one of the archers, one shot at easy peasy, while of course I do see he's gonna need to do some more attacks against Portugal. Somehow this store actually remained alive with 3 out of 100 health. Wow. The chat is not so... What? What's with the chat? Whoa, what do you mean? Chat is fun, what do you mean? Oh, it is what it is, you know? Oh, whoa. The Chal? Oh. I guess I need to be in that exclusive club of being a father to actually get that joke. I'm sorry. Excuse me. What have you thought about the new balanced forest BBS option so far? I like it. All of the games that I've played with them were much better overall. Like the spawns were much better. Oh, okay, more attacks going. Maori did manage to take out another unit, and yes, the Toas. Do you remember when we talked a little bit about the Toas and of course how they can be so powerful? Well, that's a Toa taking hits from 3 units and also taking a builder with an archer, one-shotting a builder with an archer, and it looks like he's still alive. I can't believe that he's actually still alive. He might even get to do another hit over here against his opponent and do some damage. It's not like he's gonna get it out alive, so he might as well just try to first move somebody. We do have Byzantium getting his heavy chariots from the north, and he's gonna start converting the cities of Maori if he's gonna start killing off his units. But I gotta say, Maori is putting quite a bit of a defense here. Walls are coming out from Tehonianga, Nuya Kupe, and Pingala is establishing in town Mutu. Looking at the west, we already see Byzantium horses getting next to the city of Phyrsos, which already started to get those immortals out. He did improve one and got another one from the north. Shari Kumis is getting under attack by the city of Fez. What's going on here? dISTORIA with his general. He's gonna move towards the cities of Portugal. Gonna take that city down, while he doesn't have a general on the east side at the moment. Egypt doesn't actually have that many strong units. He's starting to get some. He's getting his heavy chariots, and that's gonna open up the possibility for him to upgrade them into knights. And we do have dISTORIA only getting 2 of these courses upgraded there in Tenea and Yuka, while he started off on his swordsman. We do have new courses coming up from his cities. I think this is very important. All of the armies of Byzantium started moving forward, and looks like they're catching those Toas with their pants down. Let's see if he's gonna manage to breach them. He did manage to take one down, and more are to follow on the west side. Of course, yes, Maori did manage to do some damage here in the city of Beja, but is gonna get stopped by the walls. We don't really have the Toas with enough strength to go through the wall defense, and you do see he doesn't want to keep putting units on the front line towards Portugal, because Byzantium is gonna get into his borders. Yeah, we do have soon we're gonna have a crusade on Lege. Soon. Okay, Byzantium getting quite a few upgrades there. Also a lot more of these heavy chariots coming up from his cities, not to mention for free from his hippodromes, getting arenas also in the northern ones, while he did deny the extra production of Maori here with Auckland. We do need to see if Maori is going to manage to keep up with the production necessary against his 2 opponents, with Lege benefiting from 112 production versus Pompey's 95 and Heimerdinger's 72 plus 33. It does look like, of course, 2 opponents are going to be harder to handle here, but we'll see. We do have also a bit of the attention of Heimerdinger being towards Ansira and Thessalonica. He's sending just a few units there for good measure, while I'm pretty sure he's waiting for his next tier units, not to mention civil service. That's something that already Lege has. He has the extra +5 from the military alliance on him, while his opponent Heimerdinger does not. Now we don't have that much time until the next era, 6 more turns until we're gonna see them switch into the medieval one. And yes, we do need to see who is gonna manage to get the era score points. It looks like dISTORIA might be going dark here with 12 points to get. He's starting to attack with his coursers, the Egyptian Marino chariot archers, doing quite a bit of damage. And we do have those knights that need to come out from the cities of Egypt. He did get to hard build them actually. Whoa. That's quite a bit of damage. Looks like Nalanda is gonna get walls, is still gonna get pillaged, and I don't see him actually having the ability to take that city down this turn. That city is definitely gonna finish the ancient walls. Can it stop it? Can it stop it dead? I don't know. That's a lot of strength from the coursers. That is a lot of strength from the coursers. It might not actually grow enough in defense to stop those from taking over the city. Okay, Magnus Victor establishing the city of Nicomedia. We do have more builders coming from Hazaggi. Okay, era score. Sandro Games managed to push back his opponent. Heimerdinger is going back with his forces, and I do see he's resuming getting his settler trained, not to mention more builders, and I do notice also a granary in the city of Crystal. We do have 3 turns for a campus. Wait a second, this is definitely not a city of Persia. Why did he name this? Is this actually a city? Cerveza Cristal, is this actually a city? How much gold in the bank for the knights? We got around 250, 300 from each. Does the Byzantium have to kill units to spread the religion? Yes, he does need to do that. Well, he could do it passively also, but as you can see over here, these cities are slowly converting. Wait, this is the religion of Maori. Isn't this the religion of Maori? Yes. Zen meditation with the Defender of the Faith. Okay, well, I guess he's gonna try to fight this a little bit. He does have a sliver of faith generation per 10, 14 faith generation per 10. Not that bad. Hello, sir. Welcome. First of all, welcome, Igor. Good evening, sir. Second of all, Balbi. If you are playing 4 versus 4 multiplayer and you spawned on a perfect protected area where enemies can't land, can't get to you for the first 100 turns, what top 3 civs would you want to play? In order, probably Nader, Shah, Cree, and Scotland. Scotland would be actually my third. I would put Scotland higher, but I'm very worried about the lack of trades. Okay, looks like Valeta is coming from the north to go against his opponent here, and it seems like we do have quite an invasion, but no classical resources from him, only some archers to do the damage. Egypt is going to clean this out quite quickly. While I do notice Egypt is sending a few units to defend Akhetaten, we do have Aztec sending swordsmen and coursers over there to do the damage, while yes, Nalanda has been I would say a little bit defensive here with the walls. We do need to see if these coursers will have in what they need to actually keep on punching through that wall defense. And of course, the lower the wall goes, the more damage is going to go into the into the city center itself. dISTORIA is on 82 science with 46 culture at the moment, benefiting from very, very good campuses, not to mention from Hypatia. Getting a battery ram in Tenochtitlan. Okay, I guess we do know that dISTORIA is just gonna keep on getting stuff and attacking his opponent here. Looking at what's going on here, Maori getting catapults. We do have him actually getting both, getting quite a few of them from his cities, getting his Mares, his unique improvement in Garawahia. We do have to take a look here. He's actually, well, he's gonna be 5 points away from getting his golden. Still only on 6 cities. You do have Hazaggi also going Dark Age by the looks of it. He's trying to make a defense against the other Byzantium Spriggan, while I do notice he's getting a few missionaries to be ready to convert those cities back if they ever get converted to their opponent's religion. We do not have Heimerdinger actually getting upgrades here. He did manage to get quite a few pre-builds, while I do notice Heimerdinger is 3 turns out from stirrups. He does have feudalism in 1 turn, and of course it doesn't have mercenaries yet. Now looking at the ENA score, next we do have Phyrsos 2 points out from getting a golden age, and he's on 246 cities with the walls already starting to come out. He's putting a few units towards the west, and that is one direction that the moment dISTORIA is not actually paying attention at all, to the south of Malinanco. These units, if he does manage to upgrade them into courses, could take down that city quite easily. Looking at also Titiits, 59-53, he's managing to get the points for the Golden Age and managing to push back the armies of Valletta together with the armies of Aztec towards the west side. Even though there are a few more courses coming around, I'm actually quite curious if he's going to manage to push them back. Okay, well, more knights upgraded, Also 3 turns for Statue of Zeus in Swen. It's gonna give him a decent defense on the east side also to plug the choke, while Byzantium has tried to actually get some more pillages here on the lands of Persia. Looks like Persia built very quickly enough immortals to stop his opponent from doing anything. Also Pompey, 37 out of 39. Looks like Dark Age is gonna be the name of the game. We do have him getting a holy side, probably for Sprig here. And I do notice he's getting a campus also in 5 turns from Bragantia. We do have him deploying a few of these swordsmen to the southwest, which do deal in a decent amount of damage against the Toas, but to be honest, I don't think that's enough. He definitely needs men-at-arms or stronger here. He's actually going to go for stirrups in 4 turns, with Divide Line coming up also in 4 turns. Is that going to be enough time? No, there's not enough time. Anyway, Heimerdinger also 51-59. Oh, look, Maori actually left his encampment defenseless. This catapult is going to pop into the encampment, and the encampment is just going to die. Or yeah, it is just gonna die. Oh, rip catapult. Kick W. Oh man, these Toas, man. These Toas. The Byzantium units didn't have a chance. It is what it is. Come on, get the Toas. Get the Toas. Wow, that's quite a massive army that Byzantium is making here. Sprig is gonna get, or I should say Theodora is gonna get a lot of those units on the front line. He's on 32 science with 31 culture. He's actually getting passed here by Hazaggi's 36 and 53, but we do have him with a lot more production and quite a bit more faith per turn, 39 versus 33, while it's 91 production versus 57. I do have to say that at the moment, Freritos de la Vega do have the upper hand when it comes to the production of their empires. 121, 141, and 118 with 91. While on the other side, we have 98, 100, 114, and 57. Nobody's really going sky high. Actually, quite surprising that Lege has stopped getting things over here. I guess, well, with the war and all in all, it's he's having a bit of a problem. Wow, this is a weird city. Who has crusade belief? Theodora. The purple Byzantium. Also, why is Hazaggi always IRL now? 4 cities 1050 with 1 city-state kill? Yeah, I don't know. Wait, did he even get a city-state kill? I don't think he even got a city-state kill. No. That's not even, this is not even a city-state kill. This is just a city that he placed. Oh well. Let's see when he's gonna get his tagmas. I'm actually quite curious when he's gonna start putting down those hippodromes to get the tagmas. First of all, we will need a few more units to handle the Byzantium ones. What belief did the Basil get? Basil went for shrines and temples, itinerary preachers, and cross-culture dialogue. Bellorito. He's getting the culture, he's getting the spread, and he's getting the science out of the spread. And I guess he would definitely want to convert Lege over here to get the science from his population, while Lege casually deals with the units of Byzantium one by one. Heimerdinger is going to need to get higher strength units to deal with these Toas, and I'm pretty sure by the looks of it, Lege is going to have a bit of a problem with this. Already we do have a crusade activated in the how to say, on the units of Maori. He does need to step on the same tiles of the territory here. Now, there is also an encampment being placed down towards the south of Nicaea. I do notice Portugal is going to get a commercial here from Beja. A bit surprising though. I was expecting him to actually put the harbor here, but maybe he's keeping it for something else later on in the game. Now we do have also the Toas arriving next to the city of Beja with one of these catapults in tow. He does have a general Ethelfled there, giving wait, is he? Whoa. He's pushing also the other encampment towards the north of Nicaea. Well, this is a bit of a problem for both of his opponents, to be honest. Is there an attack here? Looks like Phyrsos is just keeping these horses, trying to see if there's anything in Malinanco, but he's gonna find out quickly that there's nothing. We do have dISTORIA also repositioning his units next to Teaio, while I do notice his knights are gonna need to move forward. Now we do have them needing to first of all take out Valletta, then reposition towards the north of Achetaten, and I gotta say this is kind of a risk that Titiits is taking, a calculated risk that Aztec is not gonna push him, thinking about his military points over there. Well, next then we do have this discovering machinery, and looking at their economy, there is quite a bit of gold being generated by Team Ulyss, but look at Freritos, 124 gold on Phyrsos, 68 gold a turn on Titiits, and Pompey is on 31. And yes, Heimerdinger is losing 1 gold a turn, but it's not that big of an issue right now. We do have Portugal managing to take down one of the opposing Toas, and there's another one half HP remaining, and I do need to see if he's gonna get new ones. Of course, his encampment got taken down here, and by the looks of it, Lege is going to need to repair it. There aren't that many units from the first wave of Byzantium going against the Toas of Maori remaining alive. These Toas did manage to clean up most of them, and by the looks of it, of course, helped out by his crossbows. Now, these crossbows are going to definitely be useful in sufficiently big enough numbers. Now, with much pleasure, Balbi. Also, cool whip, never mind, just 4 cities. Oh, Nalanda liberated. Yeah. Nalanda. Wait, where was well, here, right? Nalanda was here. Portugal. You were talking about Portugal. Yeah, Portugal got liberated, and then Nalanda got killed. Valletta also got defeated. And I think we just popped into the next golden. Yeah. Let's see who did manage to get the golden. Golden, dark. Golden, dark, golden. Okay, Pompey, dark, Hazaggi, dark. While we do have dISTORIA in. We don't know yet. We do know Lege did switch to a free inquiry golden age. Ooh, what is that free inquiry golden age? Wait a second. Why is he 24 science? In a free inquiry golden age with 24 science? Is there something not working here? Really? No, this can't be. Like, he's getting 7 science just from Taumutu. Okay, there we go, 45 and 39. That's still not big. Yeah, it's bigger, I guess, than Pompey's 38 and 29. It is what it is, and Heimerdinger's 38 and 51. We do have Sandro already on 100 science with his free inquiry golden age and 36 culture. Well, we did have him 2, 4, 6, 7 cities out. We do need to have a pause of 2 minutes after the World Congress, in the time of the World Congress, to give them time to settle the options. I don't need to connect with Malm here. Let's see, preserve. Mount. Okay, there we go. So pause 2 minutes, and we're coming back after this. Who got the merchants? I'm going to talk about that after the pause. Okay, so let's actually take a look here. What do we have in the merchant screen? There was Zangian being picked up at the beginning of the game by who was a Nader Shah, I believe. Got to pick him up. Do we have anybody else? Piero de Bardi, the next one. Let's actually see if they picked anything in before. No. Zankian, after Zankian got picked, I don't see any. Oh, I see Fadlan got picked up over here by China. And looks like Marco Polo is missing from this. We don't have him yet revealed. China is managing to put his walls down, and I do notice in the war between the Maori and Portugal, we do have the crossbow starting to do quite a bit of damage against Portugal. The city of Beja is also taking hits, while I do notice walls are going up in Taumutu. Doesn't seem like Portugal will have the ability to attack into that encampment unless you take in. No, the swordsman moved. Ooh, knights also coming up from Byzantium from the north with Crusade. He's gonna do significant damage against these Toas, while I do see him deploying his knights to the west side. He's feeding Toas coming up from Hazaggi. We do have him doing major damage against the units of Hazaggi here. Slowly but surely, he's upgrading most of his army, and I do see that benefiting from a decent amount of gold per turn on both sides to actually manage to fund these upgrades. Yeah, we do have also multiple campuses coming out from Sandro. We do have him also getting his granaries and more universities with already 107 science. He's trying to keep up with Phyrsos, but of course Phyrsos with a Free Golden Age does get a secret weapon here to use. He has these walls to get his in the culture, and now he's starting up on his production capabilities over here. I would imagine he's actually going to put an aqueduct from Longsheet to the south where that stone was and get another one of these industrial zones over there. Now we do have granaries coming up from the northwestern cities, and I do notice dISTORIA is preparing to attack Phyrsos in his city of Chengdu. He does have a few men at times with a battering ram that are able to deploy towards the south. I still am quite surprised that we don't have some courses from Phyrsos trying to get into the borders of Aztec and poke him. We'll see if that happens. Aztec is moving forward towards Heimerdinger, trying to hit him in the northern cities, and of course there are enough units from Byzantium to deal with the threat. Let me switch screens over here, put the chats back in order. Also, YouTube Balbi, I always thought Coupe is bad because he can't chop. Is it the same in multiplayer? Wait, he can chop. He cannot gather resources. I mean, yes, he can chop if he wants an emergency. He doesn't want to chop. That's different. Yeah, but yes, it's very good. It's a very good civilization. Very good civilization. And I don't think the lack of a chop is that detrimental to him, to be honest. He has so many other bonuses helping him out that it's fine. Can you check who is unlocking merchants? Yes, big man, I did check. Oh, exactly whom? Okay, Persia, China, Egypt. Those are the three fighting for these merchants. Portugal is going to need to get this 39.1, which is going to take a while. I believe everybody did pass this Piero de Bardi. Nobody wants the gold and the envoy. Beja's walls went down. Looks like Maori might actually be a few hits away from taking down the city, and he's upgrading his trebuchets. It looks like also Byzantium is putting more pressure on him, and this is going to be a problem here. Now we do have Oligarchy Legacy activated on the Toas, and I do see at the moment Byzantium is not able to step into the borders of his opponent of Maori, while I don't see him actually benefiting from ranged units, which would help him so much here. We do need to see also if on the other side here we will see Egypt starting to move closer, and yes, we do see him actually closing the northern choke so he doesn't give dISTORIA away into the city of Valletta to take it back, while Taclopan in the city of Aztec is trying to get his his entertainment complex going. He is going to get the ability to get an arena and get more amenities there. I do notice campuses coming from Tenayuka, and yes, we do have more libraries from Titiits. He's starting to get up his science and culture. He did choose a second pen brush and voice golden age, getting the culture from his districts, while getting a bit of a goal from each of those. He's also starting to pad the numbers of science with, of course, the buildings in the campuses, and new campuses starting to get out. This is going to be a nice +4 here next to Aketatan. Yeah, we don't yet have the units of dISTORIA moving. He is waiting for the muskets here. He wants to guarantee the push against China, and I do see China is, you know, casually going for banking, getting exploration, doing everything else other than getting those units there. Now, I do have to point out there is a horse coming up from Taumutu, and that horse will need to take out Beja. We do have Portugal actually getting knights this time around, and this is going to be a unit quite strong against these units of Maori. There aren't enough of them to push into Beja yet. So it looks like Beja is going to survive a little while longer. Maybe. I don't know. Doesn't look like it, to be honest. It is what it is. Well, at least he's going to survive 2 more turns. Okay, looks like Byzantium with the Tagmas did stop the advancement of Heimerdinger, while we do have arenas for more units. 3 units coming up from Heimerdinger. We do not have yet a way for either of them to actually go against each other and take each other out. I do have to say I like the preparation of Hazaggi here with his crossbows. This will help him deal the blows, the initial blows against the Byzantine nations, making those a little bit easier to take out after the initial trade-off. Now we do have Persia also maxing out his science capabilities. I'm a bit surprised about his choice, by the way. I was expecting him to actually go for a second Pen-Brush voice if his if his pathway is like this. He's pushing a lot of science but forgetting altogether about the culture. Okay, let's see. Okay, Aztec actually starting to clump up his units. He's sending the battalion to the east. Interesting. Okay. Well, Traci coming up from Tlacopan. We did have Colosseum finishing up in Egypt's territory. He does manage to get his melodies shining, and he's right now on 0. Wow. Wow. If he didn't have Colosseum, he would have been a minus right now. That's a bit of a problem for Titiits. Well, at least he does have 180 production with Phyrsos next to him benefiting from 161 science and 75. Does seem like he's overwhelmingly, how to say, making more points than Montezuma, doubling the amount of science points, almost doubling the amount of culture points. Theater Square Festival projects coming up from Phyrsos also to try to get those Greiters a little bit quicker. Looks like in the scientist screen we do have here the Guard of Bingan being locked up, and I do see great writers are starting to be acquired here. 2 points a 10 for Aztec, 2 points a 10 for Maori, 1 point a 10 for China, and I don't actually see Egypt making any, so I guess he just put them down. It is what it is. He's going to need to roll a few projects there to get those extra culture points. And of course the same can be said about China. Definitely needs more theater squares. What were the Congress results? Government Plaza, no buildings can be created, so I guess we're not going to see Grandmaster Chapel. We do have 20% faster population growth, but -5 loyalty. Doesn't seem like it's going to be that impactful, but I guess Sandro is going to get more population here slowly but surely. I gotta say, population is still capped by the housing. You do get a major penalty, so if you don't actually take care of your housing, you don't really benefit from the World Congress that much. We do have Cleopatra also gaining 2 diplo victory points here on Egyptian Titiits, and since he will have the opportunity to actually get the city on the southeastern coast, we're going to need to see if he's going to go for that effort of building the Statue of Liberty. He still has cities inland to settle on the east, not a problem for him, and from what I do notice, he did the retreat from pushing into Persia. Most of his units, especially the free ones that he got from Statue of Zeus, which he finished earlier, they are moving towards the west. Yeah. Who got the last prophet? Circassian asking. We do have Aztec managing to get warrior monks and holy waters. Wait. Aztec is so far away, but I think he's... no, he's not actually. Hazaggi needs to move a missionary so weirdly to actually get it in Yerevan. He somehow needs to pass through Byzantium lands and get over here in Yerevan. So probably his only way is to go all the way around, get an apostle over here in Yerevan. That's a long time. That's a long time. Anyway, we do have multiple trebuchets able to do the damage against that city center, and there's still 1 horse able to actually attack into the city center. And we do need to see if Pompey is going to manage to take it down before his cities go down. By the looks of it, there will be another knight coming up from Beja next turn, and they might have the opportunity. Wait, 4 movement knight? No. Oh, and the horse went north. Oh my god, he just exposed him. He just exposed himself to 3 knight attacks. 1, 2, 3. Kick. There could have been 4 actually. This one didn't even move, didn't even flinch. Okay, now big brain. Well, Beja is still alive. It is still alive, you know. Mistakes happen, it is what it is. The Knights of Byzantium did manage to get into the borders of Maori. Now they do benefit from +5 crusade belief. And yes, Toas of Maori are gonna get tied over here. 61 damage from the Knights against the Toas 59. We do have them with the 1 promotion also. And still hard to keep everything. We do have a decent amount of crossbows though from Maori right now, and he is gonna start doing quite a bit of damage against the Byzantine units. Looks like more units from Byzantium trying to find the weaknesses in the defense of Heimerdinger. Maybe he can actually go inside of his territory and pillage a few tiles. While I do notice Heimerdinger did manage to get a bit more production and faith than Hazaggi, he's still lagging behind the stats of everybody else. He's definitely able to match Hazaggi though. We do have Lege only on 63 science with 41 culture, while Pompey next to him 46-36. There is a golden age on Maori, while we don't have a golden age, we got a dark age on Pompey. That is quite unfortunate. The economy though is also non-existent over here on Portugal. Okay, is the secret weapon coming or is he not gonna join the fight? Okay, he's coming. He's getting his encampments ready. Okay, he's building muscles right now. Sandro Games is building muscles. Guys, we need to create a Sandro challenge. The more push-ups he's gonna make, the more we're actually gonna, I would say, call him the secret weapon. Can we do that? Good evening, Timo Archer. Hello there, sir, and welcome, welcome. Okay, Longchi is getting that aqueduct over here, and yes, that will be another industrial zone. I would imagine Beijing put down this one. No, it's actually from Longchi, so Beijing actually needs to get this other industrial zone there to the north. He could have used the south as well for another aqueduct, but I guess, well, the walls are actually a bit more valuable for him. He definitely needs a lot more culture. With his 174 science, he can do quite a bit. Now, we do have him blocking off the western choke, while I do notice Aztec is managing to get his musketmen. He's not really upgrading. They're sending gold to Hazaggi, and by the looks of it, Hazaggi did manage to push with his Tagmas and his crossbows the units of Byzantium back towards the city of Nicomedia. The tides of war have changed over here. We do have Heimerdinger on the back foot, while he did push into Maori quite a bit. Unfortunately, well, it is what it is. He couldn't actually take cities, couldn't break him, but he did slow him down. And we do have also Portugal getting that wall of knights towards the west, and by the looks of it, of course, the crossbows of Maori will need to outshine them. We do not have that many of them, and well, I do have to point out one knight did get taken out. Maori did manage to get enough of these crossbows to deal the damage against the Knights of Byzantium, even if they do have an extra +5 from Crusade. Taumutu here getting a pike band that will be strong enough to deal with the Knights, and I do see him getting, of course, more Mares, so he can get the extra culture and the faith from them. We do need to move a little bit here. Let's see what Aztec was doing. Getting back his coursers. It looks like they got pushed back hard by Byzantium here. And nothing in the south. The south is barren. He did manage to get a siege tower in Malinauco. That's very surprising. He's getting these siege units, but and deploying them east and west. Not really pushing anybody though. He's actually getting pushed. Egypt is actually going to try to get into the borders of dISTORIA to see if he can actually take down these units. You know, only a few knights are appearing over there, and he doesn't have a catapult with him to actually take down Tenayuka. While he did get a battering ram in Aketatan, that would also require a melee unit or an anti-cav unit to attack into Yuka and bring down the walls. Okay, I do see harbor coming out from Necken. We do have markets from Swanet and more monuments from Memphis, universities from Thebes, more science over here for Titiits, 110 and 77. It looks like it's quite a strong result at this point in time. Not to mention he does have quite a bit of faith in the bank. Getting more settlers out is going to help him pad those numbers, and of course with the high population he has, he's going to put down a lot of districts. Now we do have Portugal pushing back. Byzantium still has a problem with the other Byzantium Byzantium. Hazaggi is getting advantages here, and but I think it might actually change. It might stop, because the moment he cannot do any more damage against these units of Byzantium with his crossbows. I mean, that's the problem. He shouldn't be able to see this. He shouldn't be able to see this. Oh well, it is what it is. What did he do? Climb into the trees to actually see that unit? Kick. Yeah, I don't think he sees that. I'm pretty sure he doesn't see that. Anyway. Okay. Byzantium hesitated and he didn't do that. Okay. Okay, Maori, just sitting in his borders, trying to put the pressure on his opponent, managing to take down a knight here. But we do have Portugal with many units positioning to defend the city of Beja, especially since that city is very low HP. Lisbon is going to get another settler for him, and I do see Funchal also. He did lose a city from the north. Unfortunately got liberated here by Aztec and then smashed to the ground. Multiple aqueducts also starting to get ready from Beijing. He's putting that second industrial zone here from Jiaodong actually. Well, we do need to see where he's going to put it from Beijing. Is he going to put it here or is he going to put it here? I don't know. He doesn't know about the coal tile, so I guess we'll see. We do have him going for military tactics. That's going to allow him to upgrade the pikemen and the men-at-arms. I don't really see pre-builds for either unit, and at the same time, of course, he could go just keep on going towards the top three. Military tactics opens up mass production, but he doesn't have harbor, so I wouldn't really say mass production is that big. Anyway, it is what it is. He should also start making a lot of gold, especially since he has quite a few traders with Titiits. We do have him on 200 gold a turn, Titiits is on 130, Pomp is on 41, and Heimerdinger is on minus 19. We do have Pingala establishing finally in the city of Neken, and I do see him moving to the north towards Mogadishu with another settler. While he did retreat his Marino Cheratar just from the borders of Persia, he's gonna need to plug that choke with a stronger unit. It doesn't look like he's able to actually punch through the Aztec defenses, but it did force Aztec to upgrade a few more of his units. He's actually deploying and upgrading them in Tenochtitlan. That's gonna take a long time to move these units anywhere. Where is he going with this? Is he actually going to try to take out Jerusalem? Is this his plan? Okay. I mean, it's much more open territory. It's 4 tiles, actually 3 tiles apart in the narrowest choke versus the Chengdu opening with only 1 kick. Anyway, Beja, still getting attacked. Maori still unrelenting attacks against Portugal. We do have him keeping that city down, so just 1 unit can take it over, while with the pikemen coming up on the front line, they can definitely do the damage against the knights, following up the attacks of the trebuchets and the crossbows. He would require a lot more crossbows though if he wants to guarantee this attack, the success of this attack. Anyway, now we do have also the 2 Byzantiums fighting on the west side. Looks like one of the Byzantine knights somehow got behind enemy lines here and took down a level 2 crossbow, and I do see attack but just waiting there to jump on the opportunity to take it down. We do have an apostle also coming here, being bought in the city of Ansira. I would assume this would be to actually convert his neighbor. China city on Basil coast. China city on Basil coast. Yes, Handan actually has a city here. Ooh. And also Maori. Well, I guess Maori is just, you know, Maori being over here in the south. But yes, these are 1, 2 cities, possibly 3 if he actually can. Yeah, he can get hits from a frigate into Thessalonica. Well, let's see if China is getting galleys over here. He's gonna start getting his cartography, and looks like Phyrsos is trying to do just that. You'll definitely require a builder to chop quite a few of these galleys so he can have a navy. This will change the dynamic of the game considerably, especially because these are the seas in which Sandro and Byzantium are trading, not to mention Maori and Byzantium are trading. In the teamers meta, is there usually a designated goal maker? Yes, you do usually have somebody. Also, Spilke, good evening, sir. What are era choices? No buildings in the Gavron Plaza. We do have 20% faster population growth on Nader Shah, and Cleopatra getting 2 diplo points. Okay, so the encampment of Byzantium looks like it got taken down. Heimerdinger is going to need to put a few more units in Nicaea to get the defense on this. Looks like also arenas are finishing up, so he's going to get a few more. While he did have quite an army deployed to the north, Persia is putting immortals over there. They're going to put their name to the test. While we do have an army of builders coming around from also Sandro Games, he is starting to get campus research projects. I would assume either Ib or Ib is Ib Khaldun is actually the next one. We did have Newton. No, we didn't have Newton. Marco Polo got picked up by China, and I do know as Raja Todarmal for the internal trade routes is also given to Persia. Is gotten by Persia. That's going to be quite big. Hippodromes also coming around from the other cities from all cities of Byzantium actually. He's so slowly building his knights. Looks like Heimerdinger over here, 113 production. Does have more than Hazaggi, but he's still making these units very, very slowly. More units appearing on the defense of Persia. We do have Lege pushing in with the knights, with the Spriggan against the knights, and I do see they do have the chance of actually taking down those units. While the trebuchets will require a few more damage points to do damage against those units, he can definitely take out Persia with no problem if he can get a unit next to it. And that's a big if, because Portugal is putting everything he can on these southwestern units. Now we do have also Great Bath coming up in Longchi. I do see more aqueducts from Jiaodong to get those extra housing points, and multiple muskets did get to appear in the city of Malinanco. We're waiting to see their destination. I would assume Chinese settler of Jerusalem will probably be the one city that he's gonna attack, but yeah, I guess we're going to need to wait. It looks like he's actually bypassing muskets and going towards line infantry. He's getting siege tactics next turn. Okay, well, watermills coming up in Raketet, industrial zones finally coming off from Memphis. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 cities from Phyrsos, and yes, he does have 229 production. Not really double than dISTORIA, but definitely his science output is more than double. Not to mention his culture output. We do have him with a much stronger economy than Montezuma, and I gotta point out Montezuma is in drums of war. He is not gonna get to maintain his units that much with gold. He's gonna receive production and culture for his encampments. I don't think he has that many, but still it is a bit of a bonus. Only 2 of them got built. Yeah, 2 of them got built. And we do have Titiits also 226 production on multiple trade routes running around with settlers and trying to get those new cities going. He did from Swenet put down Forbidden City, so he can get an extra wildcard policy slot to use. That is going to be extremely valuable. And I do notice he's getting those extra science points on the western side of his empire. He is going to need to do something about Nader's science on the east side. While Nader, of course, yes, he is in a Frincuri Golden Age. Titiits is in a Penbrush and Voice. Nader is pushing as much and as fast as possible towards the extra science, the higher science. Oh, Lege is asking for a break. Oof. Is it a break? In this mode, do you get TOA at construction? Yes, yes. If you refer to the unit, yes, you do get the construction. I don't think they actually changed the TOA at all, actually. Did they nerf the TOA? Oh, you mean choices of Golden, Dark Age. Oh, I see. We do have Golden, Dark Age, Golden, Dark Age, Golden. On dISTORIA, we got the Drums of War. Sandro Games went for Frincuri Golden Age, Lege, Frincuri Golden Age, Hazaggi, of course, Dark Age, Phyrsos, Frincuri Golden Age, Titiits, Penbrush and Voice Golden Age, Pompy, Dark Age, and Heimerdinger, Penbrush and Voice Golden Age. Looks like there is a plus, so we're probably gonna have a pause. Okay. Libraries. Okay. Is Lege punching through? Oh, he deleted Persia. He got in before Pompey could react and took out another city from Pompey. By the way, he was 6 cities earlier. Now he's down to 4, and he's gonna put another one for 5. Well, we're going to need to see if Lege is actually gonna follow up. That was a very dangerous placement, by the way. It gave Maori a significant advantage of pushing in. Yeah, while I do see Byzantium Theodora is having trouble actually withstanding the damage from these Byzantine Tagmas. He is managing to get a wall of units here. A spy coming up from Tehonianga Nuia Coupe. We do have more crossbows promoted, upgraded over here, and yes, new traders coming out. Quite a few of these pikemen that are now starting to meet men at arms on the front line, so this is gonna be quite a weird skirmish. I think this is gonna change the dynamic. Oh, guys, he discovered cartography. No, man, this city is just, look at that, 15 turns to get a single caravel. Wow. I mean, I guess I know what he's doing. He's rushing as quickly as possible industrialization, and then you know, making up with the production that he's gonna have from the factories, coal power plants, and probably even those those shops in Handan. By the time he's gonna get to discover industrialization, he's gonna also get Merchant Republic, gonna put press gangs in, and could get the half cost cards for this. Anyway, it looks like we're gonna have a pause here, so I'm gonna put a timer for a pause. We got I'm gonna put it for 9 minutes so we get back earlier. With much pleasure, Spilke, much pleasure. Okay, let me put it up on the screen here. Where's the timer? Timer. Wait, I don't have the timer anymore? What? Oh my god, I don't have the timer anymore. Give me a second. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay. Well, be right back. Need to get some water into the eyes. Okay. Oh, whoa. They actually start. Wow, 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 wow. Wait, I need to take out the countdown. There we go. We got it back. We got back, boys. I just need to set my screen properly. There we go. Okay, so industrial zones coming up from Beijing. He's gonna get higher production here. He's on 42 right now, and finally he's gonna get this +5 next to the mountains. We do have him getting his universities for the higher science. While I do notice he does have more science than Sandro Games in both pre-inquiry golden ages. Now, Sandro Games is starting to put down his encampments, getting more production towards those military units with only 172 right now. I don't really see him setting up industrial zones. This might actually come back to haunt him. He is gonna try to get his military academies as quickly as possible, while I do notice he's going for siege tactics. That's gonna also open up the way towards military science. Now, Beja got taken earlier. Maori is going to manage to push through Pompey's defense, and by the looks of it, we do have Pompey trying to attack back and take as many units with him as possible. We do need to see if Maori is going to get his production to ramp up, and by the looks of it, Byzantium is managing to do quite a bit of damage here against, or I should say, Hazaggi is managing to do quite a bit of damage against Heimerdinger. While we do have a few trades going around, it looks like Byzantium will need a lot more production on both sides. Both Byzantiums will need a lot more production. Izitia, thank you so much for the follow, sir. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Now we do have also multiple encampment. Oh, I did say this. Portugal managing to get to his navigation schools, and this will increase his science per turn. We do need to see him getting a few new campuses also. This is going to be a nice +2 over here next to the city of Porto. While I do see Evora is going to get a +3 next to a very explosive volcano. I don't know if that is that wise actually to put it next to a volcano, but it is what it is. It's not like he had another place to put it. No reef tile in the water. Now we do have dISTORIA getting a massive army of musketmen, and I'm pretty sure he's preparing line infantry. So he does have 5 more turns until he's going to get his military science to discover the technology, and he could start marching towards the cities of China after that. Actually, I think it's a little bit earlier. He's putting units in both Tenochtitlan to try to punch through Chinese defense in Chengdu and towards Jerusalem to actually punch through that line. Now, while we do have a much stronger economy on one side, looks like Sandro is managing to counter this with 147 gold per turn of his own. Hazaggi actually has a strong economy. He started trading on the water with Persia, and of course he did get a few campuses going. We do have the first Chinese galley getting out from Handan, and he's trying to put a quadrim in production. While we will see him get industrialization in one turn, we're gonna see him also pop quite a few production points higher than everybody else. He's on 240 right now, and I'm pretty sure next turn he's gonna be what, 260, probably 265. While we do have Titiits on 247, he doesn't have his industrialization yet. We do have him with 10 cities and getting his square rigging next turn. He's not that far away from getting his own industrialization. Okay, gunpowder coming up in 2 turns for Hazaggi. He is not really managing to break his opponent here, Sprig. He's managing to do damage, but not managing to break him. They're trading units, trading and more trading. Well, we do have Maori with a bit of an issue here. Portugal is still on his borders, and he does need to push him back. While he does have the stronger army, well, he can't really move away from his borders, opening himself up to attack from a Heimerdinger. It needs to get his spy into one of his opponent's cities here and try to get that extra diplomatic visibility over them to get an advantage for his units. Okay, James of St. George got taken by Byzantium, Heimerdinger, Constantinople. I do see China did manage to get Isaac Newton. This is very important. While Persia did get Ibn Khaldun for the extra bonuses from amenities. He is on +3, so yes, he does have more bonuses over here. Now, while we do have him actually fighting off the Byzantine units, looks like he should be able to do this without that much of an issue. Oh no, he's not. Easy. Is he? This knight has a promotion. This knight doesn't. This one, no. Okay, I'm actually quite curious. Is he gonna do? Because it doesn't look like these immortals, even if melee attacking the Byzantine units, are doing enough damage. Now, where are they on converting each other's religions, though? So, okay. Looks like Hazaggi is about to convert Engarawahia He does need to move a little bit south over here with his apostle, but he's gonna get there. And he's gonna get an extra +2. Can he get a religion from Persia? No, Persia didn't get a religion, right? No. It's actually Montezuma got the last religion, but he's so far away. He's so far away in the city of Yerevan. And then on the other side, we do have a Sprig that needs to somehow get an apostle so far into the lands of Egypt, actually. Here. And Egypt is probably not gonna like this at all. He only has one city there that's getting him quite a bit of faith percent from those wonders. Well, anyway, we shouldn't be that far away from also switching the era towards Renaissance 1. We got 6 more turns until that, and of course we do see the more production capabilities coming up on the empires here. Actually, we do have about to hit 300 production marks from Freritos de la Vega, while Ulyss is struggling to get 200. Sandro Games barely got to 200. He did not choose to go for industrial zones, and as you can see, he doesn't have a lot of population. He did have the 20, and I gotta point this out. I really want to point this out. He still has the 20% growth in his empire resolution from the World Congress, and he's not growing. He's not growing because of the lack of housing. That's the problem here. We do have multiple units starting to come out. I do notice he's also going to get military engineers and starting to create the pathways between his empire's cities. He did manage to take over the city of Fez in the north, and well, still actually keeping these Byzantine units at bay in the east. It looks like Torres del Paine settle did get to sneak in underneath our noses. We do have Torres del Paine to the northeast of Edessa, and that is Theodoran city, Byzantium Theodora. Line infantry upgrades from dISTORIA. They did manage to give him enough gold, and he definitely has more than enough gold to upgrade everything here. 1574 points of military strength, and keeps going higher, and with another 6-7 more muskets that need to be upgraded. They know this army needs to be somewhere, and they do not know where it is yet. Does he have a spy? And where is it? No, I don't see a spy. He probably sees the cities of China, doesn't he? Yeah, or at least some of the cities of China. Okay, when is he getting a spy? He was building intelligence agency. This was in the plan, but you see it got stopped by the World Congress. Oh my god, they stopped the building and it's raining through, guys. Oops. Factories everywhere. China getting his production up, but I gotta say, if he's not gonna be quick on the units here, this is gonna be a problem. These 81 strength units, line infantries from Aztec, are gonna be able to do very big damage points quickly, and I guess it is a bit of a problem for Aztec because he is not actually moving fast. That's the problem. He does have a medic also with him. I do see more military engineers coming in, connecting his cities, and also allowing him to move faster through these tiles towards the south of Marinanko. A medic and Abu. Oh my god, wait. This is gonna be a major problem for Phyrsos. He needs to click on tanks. Steel walls and tanks, but he's going scientific theory. Phyrsos over here did not get the memo. He did not get the memo. Well, now he's putting courses in production, and I'm pretty sure with his new production capabilities, he's definitely going to get them quickly. 308 production points on the Phyrsonian Empire, 267 science, and 101 culture. He should get steel very quickly and nullifying that siege tower. Now we do have also units coming out from coursers coming out from Egypt, trying to plug the chokes to the west side. He did make a line of units over here. Only one line doesn't have the second row. While he is putting as many campuses as possible, he is in a Russian voice golden age, so that science is his 171 and 114 culture. While the culture is going to go up as more of these rattlers are going to get recruited. He does definitely need more science. Portugal, still getting his navigation schools. This actually helped him up to 77 science with 35 culture, while I do see Lege is on 89 and 49. I'm pretty sure Lege actually uses the double harbor card right now, isn't he? Yeah, double harbor card. This is why he's actually getting those extra science points. Isn't he in free inquiry? Yeah, he's in a free inquiry golden age. So that science is gonna go down to like 20 or something. Not not really like 20, but he's gonna go down like 30, 40 or something. Half of that science. So we can even count. It's 4 here with another 10 here, so 14. This is 8, 22. Capiti is 6, that's 28. And this one is 6, that's 34. And this one is another 6. Wait, that was 44, that's 50. Wait, is it 34 or 40? Oh my god, I lost count at some point. 34 or 44? I think it's 34 actually. So that's 40. 40 points of science are gonna be shaved off from Maori. That's half of his science. Wow. Yeah, it is what it is. Well, let's see what do we have over here. Okay, Aztec, going. Okay, Aztec is moving towards China very quickly, and yes, he's gonna meet coursers, and probably he's gonna meet calves on the front line. We do have Phyrsos getting flight in. Oh my god, he keeps on getting flight instead of steel. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is the problem. He does see the damage. Like his units are dying left, right, and center if they're trying to attack. Even the courser is dying if it attacks. Just looks funny at the line infantry. Anyway, yeah, it is what it is. We're going to need to see if Phyrsos is going to manage to find the answer to stop this attack. He's going to fill the first wave of attacks in the city of Chengdu with the line infantry is also getting the benefits of the military engineer creating the road there, the pathways towards Chengdu much quicker. That is going to be a very swift attack here against that city center. We don't really have either Byzantium actually managing to take down each other here. They are managing to get some wins here and there, but they're not managing to overwhelm their opponents. Muskets are coming out from Maori, and he will get to couple them together with Toas to apply the -5 from the Toas against Byzantium. And I do notice Byzantium's level 2 crossbows are deadly to both the Toas and these muskets. We do need to see if Lege is gonna start moving to the east. Not really. He's just getting a few more crossbows and builders. He did get his Mares everywhere. And also going for his military science in 3. Well, I guess line infantries it is. And this is the question. When those boats of China will arrive, and they will arrive, will he be able to take out the Persian coast and also the Byzantine coast? Or he's just gonna be... or is he gonna die to Aztec before he does this? Because right now this is the priority, right? Defending against Aztec, not putting pressure on anybody else. I gotta say the science is a bit critical here. We got 2 players with more than 200, about 200 science on one side, with only 1 player on 250 science on Ulyss. Everybody else is under 100.
222 has joined the round table.
Leonard, hello there, sir, and welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. Okay, we do have calves coming out from China, at least that. Okay, come on, China. Upgrade a few calves here. Slow down. Well, it looks like the initial defense got taken down. China's archers are gonna feel the sting of all of these units here from Aztec. They can't even do anything about them. 97 strength line infantry is coming to attack Chinese cities. We do have also to take a look at Byzantium's backline. He is actually getting a few heavy chariots. Did start to push into the defenses of Persia here, into that semicircle of immortals, and it looks like he's successfully taking at least 1 down. There is a military engineer creating the resupply line towards the front line, and I do notice at the moment he's not getting any units. He wants to finish his military academies before he starts getting his military units out. Those campuses of Egypt are going to finish in the next few turns, and the science is going to go much higher. We do have him on industrialization in 2 turns, getting those extra bonuses for his production capabilities. Not to mention a spy is coming out from Rocket Debt. Universities E1, Valletta, more builders. And I do see on the west side he doesn't have anything to fear from Montezuma here. Aztec is also on +7 luxury attack bonus, another one of the bonus perks of the line infantry is managing to get so much damage, and wow, he hesitated, and now he's gonna need to attack into a cav with his line infantry. That is a bit of a problem. But it doesn't look like the Chinese cav infantry can actually defend against this, to be honest. Is this a bug? It looks like Phyrsos keeps going for flight. Is this a bug? I think this is a bug. I don't think he's actually discovering flight. Nationalism coming up in 6 turns from him. Okay. I'm actually a bit surprised. I guess they were asking him a lot of gold, so he needed to get the gold first. Sandro Games here is managing to upkeep most of his allies. Not to mention he did manage to get so much gold for the line infantries to show up. Yeah, looks like this cav is dead anyway. It's gonna get 2 shot. Wait, did it even matter that that unit... Oh my god, it didn't even matter that it promoted. It still died in 2 shots. A little bit more damage on the line infantry, but still it died in 2 shots. Whoa. Anyway, walls in Jerusalem, I do notice... Okay, Phyrsos is going steam power right now. Oh my god, he wants advanced flight. Okay, this will be an issue. I don't think he knows how much extra damage, how much luxury attack damage these line infantries have. The extra +7. Welcome back, Victor. Welcome. I just watched the start to get an idea of the starting tone. Yeah, war. That's the starting tone. We had war everywhere. Maori got Phyrsos settled by both Byzantium to the north and Portugal to the northeast. We did have Byzantiums fighting each other from the beginning of the game. Looks like also in the north, Byzantium is fighting Persia. We got Montezuma taking a city from Portugal, and then now pushing actually into China. Like it's war everywhere. Whoa. We do need to see how Egypt is gonna get up, and of course if this is gonna happen, if China is gonna manage to get a fleet out from Handan. We do have him with Squadrons coming out next turn, and he does have Maori unit, a galley next to him, watching over those shores to see what kind of units are coming around. Looks like Maori has this vision also on the east. I like the description of tone is just war everywhere. Yeah, I mean, what is the special unit of Heimerdinger? I think it's the Dromon, right? The Theodora, or I should say Byzantium's unique unit common to both the leaders is the Dromon. Okay, we got heavy chariots coming up from Nicomedia, morning camel driving project, so he can get a general for this era, and I'm pretty sure he wants to get for the next eras also. We do have actually Heimerdinger getting his gunpowder in 5 turns, even though I don't really think he has any upgradable units into that. He's probably gonna try to get to ballistics as quickly as possible. More trades going on every time this river is getting crossed. It looks like the units crossing it die or are very close to dying. This river just doesn't really have a good karma. I see. No feng shui, that's the problem. No feng shui. Okay, we do have Aztec pushing in. Looks like multiple camps coming out from the Chinese cities. Did manage to plug the choke here, and yes, Aztec will have a bit of a problem attacking directly into that city center. He needs a full strength unit to actually start attacking into the calves of his opponent, and we're going to need to see if next turn or this turn he's actually going to switch with a full strength unit. Those two archers have been taken down. Aztec is putting down with these military engineers roads everywhere, so he can actually reposition his units as quickly as possible, and will start his attack run next turn. He can't hit a unit from 3 sides, even though that would definitely break the defense here. We do need to see him breaking the defense without that ability, and I'm pretty sure it's possible. It's just a matter of last moving, first moving here. Okay, more knights coming up also from Heimerdinger, while we did have a spy from the other Byzantium, from Hazaggi, going into the city of Antioch. Looks like he is also spying the city of Cherson. He's not able to spy Maori at the same time though. Yeah, he's not able to do the damage against Maori. I guess he does have crusade against Maori, so that still counts for something, but he needs to actually be in the borders of Maori to have that crusade activated. And I gotta say, 1200 military of Lege, well, can turn deadly if he does manage to get the science for them. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like he's gonna have that many more science points acquired in his empire. He didn't really put that many of those campuses down. He went for the Mares, and now he's trying to get at least one campus. Okay, at least one campus is something. Okay, for Portuguese now starting to get those unique improvements. I do see Byzantium, of course, is going to start trading also with Portugal. Now that the external trade routes are available for Pompey, he's starting to get some gold. Now we do have him at the moment with 45 gold a turn. Titiits is on 170, while Phyrsos is on 115. I do see there's no more movement. Oh, Aztec did manage to get the promotion on that forward line infantry. Very good, very good. That's going to replenish the health and going to give him the opportunity to start attacking into the other one. He does need to get this style so he can attack into the city center or even get out of that position. This is a hard position to get into and smash the city. That's why he chose to march his main army towards the city of Jerusalem. Much more territory to deploy them. Okay, let's see which unit is he actually going to choose. He needs to do the last moves. He needs to do last moves here. Like last move attack, first move attack against Phyrsos, so he doesn't get the opportunity to replenish the front line with a full strength unit. Oh, never mind. Never mind, never mind. Looks like he can two-shot the units. I mean, did he switch a card or something? Because this is significantly more damage against the Cavs than we've seen earlier. So Intel +5, Oligarchic Legacy +7, extra. Oh, he went into a Dark Age. That's what happened. We switched the era and we went into a Dark Age. We got Hazaggi here, Heroic Age, but dISTORIA is Dark Age, and he put the card in for the +5 Twilight Valor with, of course, Oligarchic Legacy next to it. He is gonna start smashing through the defenses of China very, very quickly. And Phyrsos is still going for his steam power. I mean, Monsieur Phyrsos, when steel walls, because these ancient walls are not gonna hold. How to win as Aztec, go planes. How to beat Aztec, get planes first. Oh, a lot faster. Yes, a lot faster than his opponent. Okay, crossbows everywhere. Okay, finally a campus at +2 only. What's happening here? This is very interesting. I mean, if China, okay, is China's getting a builder there, he's gonna plug in Magnus, but he can't actually invest into a builder to get it quicker. That's 8 turns for him to prepare something against his opponent. I guess they're not that, you know, pressured over here. Okay, in the Persian cities, we do have Queen Asiris starting to come out of his city centers from everywhere. He's going to get his nationalism quite quickly. He's in 6 turns, while Sandro Games is also going to get tanks quite quickly. It looks like he's refining in 3 turns, and then he's going to get steel walls, and then just combustion is remaining. He's probably going to want to get go against Heimerdinger, also liberate the city of Auckland and give it back to Maori here. I would imagine he might even try to push towards the west side, where I do notice Egypt did manage to get the city to the north of those mountains and blocking the choke to the east. He does need to get a stronger unit there. Okay, and we got the World Congress. Let's go for this. You go, you. Okay. Does the health scientist work even with a card or not? What do you mean with a card? Which card are you referring to? Oh, wait, you're referring to Twilight Valor? You're referring to with Twilight Valor? It should work, yes, it should work, because that's extra heal. Also, this isn't the medic actually giving an extra movement point? Yeah, these are 4 movement infantries. Yeah, I know, for example, it works on the boats, right? You know, on the caravels outside of your borders. Just need to keep them still. Okay, Okay, more settlers also coming down from dISTORIA. He wants to expand towards the west. He doesn't actually get any attack against Portugal here. He's leaving Portugal to Maori. While I do notice line infantry are starting to come out from Maori cities. Looks like Byzantium is starting to get out-teched here. Heimerdinger is metal casting in 2 turns, while he doesn't have the ability to improve these knights into cuirassiers. That is going to be a bit of an issue for him in the next few turns, while these muskets and line infantries are going to start getting into his borders here and starting to delete his pre-builds. That's going to be also a lot of gold for him to catch back up. We do have him still on 1269 military strength here. Did I? Oh, I really hope he actually voted. It is what it is. FKDN, good evening, sir. What's up, Daniel? Who got the industrial generals? Let's see. We got Gustavus Adolphus on Maori, John Dark. This is one of those Renaissance industrial ones on Byzantium. On specifically Hazaggi. Amina is on Montezuma. And there needs to be, wait, was that another one or no? Yeah, that's it, actually. There shouldn't be another one, no? Yeah, no other one. General plus 4 taxes fields. Oh yeah, I think Theo can die here to... Yes, Theodora might actually die to 3 people, actually. We might see Maori take out the city of Nicaea, that for a settle. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see Sandro getting combustion with tanks. Even if Byzantium upgrades into cuirassiers, that's not gonna stop the tanks. Now we do have him refining in 2 turns, nationalism in 6, and starting to pump out as many of these cuirassiers as he can. We've seen it before, this timing of Sandro. We've seen it before multiple times, and not only from Sandro. It looks like also dISTORIA is managing to get the damage on the Chinese city of the defense of the Chinese city of Jerusalem, breaking that defense in half. Even if Phyrsos did have time to get as many units out as possible, unfortunately he still goes steam power. Well, we do have him with the coal power plant starting up and putting down his aerodromes. Is he gonna even wait? He's not even gonna get... So okay, it's like getting flight would have been amazing to get like 4 planes and block the chokes, right? Block the pathways, but already the army passed that point. There's like no chokes to block anymore. What are you gonna do? Get 10 planes? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 planes? You wanna get 9 planes? Oh, that is quite an investment. I mean, can I have also the money for 9 planes, please? Also Kyber, hello there, sir. Steam power while yes, this is one of those moments in which I feel like doing yeah, you know, the baby sounds of Dune. It is what it is. We do have Byzantium, I should say Hazaggi here, not able to push through the Theodoran defenses, but it shouldn't be that long until he's gonna get a higher technology. Ballistics coming up next turn, and he's gonna get a decent amount of gold, 121 to work with his external trade routes. It looks like it worked out quite well. We did see him kind of unfocused, but it looks like he was very focused at the beginning of the game, standing and having a plan to get everything he needs so his team and himself, of course, can get the win. We do have Maori starting to move forward towards Nicaea, and yes, we do have a few of these units from Byzantium dying left, right, and center. While at the moment Hazaggi is still waiting for his upgrades, he's gonna start marching quite soon, probably next turn. Now we do not have any more attacks against Portugal, even though he's starting to get a bit more gold on his side. He's still on 150 production. I do see him 103 science with 46 culture, while he's trying to get as much production as possible towards units. We do need to see him also getting that extra technology on his units. He's not the focus of all of the boom boom that is happening over here on the map. It is Heimerdinger that is getting the boom boom, and wow, that was a fast takeover of a city. Wow, I mean, who's gonna stop Aztec now? Whoa, dISTORIA. Oh my god, man, he just flexed on Phyrsos. Oh man, this is quite a problem for Phyrsos. Quite a problem. Well, he's still getting airplanes. Man, he wants to fly. I cannot fault the guy for wanting to fly, you know. Yeah, we do have also getting these line infantry starting, well, needing to actually move towards the other cities. I'm curious if he's gonna try to go towards Chengdu or gonna move directly towards the main cities of China. Wait, is he still going planes? China has doubled the science and culture and tripled the production and still losing the, I mean, yeah, he's going advanced flight, isn't he? Cause no oil. I mean, he does have oil, but he doesn't know about it. Kick.
Zora 399 has joined the round table.
Zora, welcome back, ma'am. Bonjour, bonsoir, actually. Bonsoir, madame. Yeah, very great. Bon dia, Bex. Hello there, sir. Welcome, welcome. R360 also, hello there, sir. Welcome, welcome. We got Victor establishing the city of Chengdu, and we're going to see where these units, these infantries of dISTORIA are going to go next. We do have him also pushing a little bit into Titiits' territory, trying to benefit as much as possible from these technological units. And we do have more of them coming out of his northern cities, and they're getting out quite quickly. They do not have yet pathways created everywhere. Those military engineers are going to need to start working these roads here between Texcoco and Tenayuca to help him replenish that front line much faster. We do have actually Maori managing to get right next close up and personal with the city of Nicaea, and you do see him winning 2 tiles right next to that doorstep, while we do have multiple Byzantium cuirassiers starting to get into the borders of Heimerdinger here. Heimerdinger is 4 turns out from his own ballistics. We're going to need to see how many units is he going to lose before he's actually going to get this win, or before he's actually going to get the technology, the technology to upgrade them.
Zora 399 retained his knighthood for 14 months.
Ooh, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Much appreciated, Zora. Thank you. We got more upgrades here. Hazaggi is going to need to start going forward, and yes, I do see that Phirsonian galley dream that he had in Handan, which would have been so impactful, by the way, against his opponent over here. It would have been so impactful if they managed to get a navy in between Persia and Byzantium, not to mention even put pressure on Maori. Oh my god, that would have been so impactful, but it didn't, unfortunately. Yeah, and no more time. Leech manually disconnecting. Oh, hotkey bug. Hotkey. I mean, shouldn't he just tell us? Anyway, it is what it is. Chengdu gonna be taken down. Looks like Bombard is also making his appearance felt there, and of course the 2 line infantries are gonna manage to take down that city, even if it does have cav cores inside. Mont Saint-Michel is coming out from Sweden. That's going to be a bit of a science culture boost over here for Titiits. We do have him on 385 production, but we've seen Phyrsos is a 366 production, and it doesn't seem like it actually helps him out that much. He's still on radio 210s. He's still going to need the advanced flight a long time from now, and it looks like he's going to lose his cities before he's actually going to get to flight. Wait. Okay. I gotta ask, should we put up a prediction? Or I can't put up a prediction until I finish the other one. I'm thinking. Is he gonna get a single plane out? Because this is a snowball effect. You lose cities, you lose science. You lose science, you lose time for technology. You need 2 more techs to get advanced flight. And you have a lot of units just running around your territory over there. That's a lot of units. Is he? Come on, yes or no answer. Yes or no answer. Is he gonna get a single plane out before they're actually gonna CC this? Is there a way for them to come back into this? Horizon 404 is saying no. Okay. Well, good evening, sir, by the way. And I think this is exactly the time that Freritos de la Vega is gonna use to try to see if they can actually bring this back or not. They're definitely thinking between themselves what they can do to bring this back. It's all gonna be probably on Egypt, to be honest. Like, this is all on Egypt. He's gonna be between two opponents, two strong ones, Persia and Montezuma on the west side. We're going to need to see if he's gonna be strong enough to take on both. Definitely has the science, good culture, good production. We're going to need to see what's gonna happen when the Aztec army is gonna deal with China here. Oh, still going radio. So he's basically getting units out every 10 from his cities, but he's starting to lose them because these line infantries don't really care at all about the strength of these cav. Not even the cav corps, they don't care. It's like, what? Oh, what? You're 80 strength? No problem. I come with my 100, chop it down, man. Like that? No chance, no chance, no chance. One shot, one tap. Anyway, it is what it is. We do have Nicaea over here also getting taken out by Maori slowly but surely, and of course with the upgraded units, Byzantium Hazaggi is going to manage to get to take out more units of Heimerdinger, and he will start breaking through this line of defense that Heimerdinger did put up against him, especially with level 2 field cannons. These guys, oh my god, deal so much damage against the knights. They can't really one-shot them, but they definitely make them so juicy for the cuirassiers to go and clean them up. We do need to see if Pompey is also going to manage to get out of this quote-unquote only economic point, only economic advantage that he has. Unfortunately, he's only on 100 science with 50 culture, only 100 gold at 10 and 163 production. It's not like he does benefit from a lot of cities to keep on expanding, and the cities that he can place are not really in a good position. Wait, this is the safety settler? I mean, you can't, bro. Where are you going? I mean, if you're going to China, China gonna die. China not safe. China not safe. Yeah, I guess he's going to China. Or is he gonna get one of his own islands? Is he gonna get one of his own islands? This is not really an island, it's a peninsula. There's no island. Only peninsulas. Oh well. Chengdu's probably gonna fall next turn, and next time we will have also Jiaodong getting attacked here quite soon. I'm pretty sure with the 4 movement that these line infantries are benefiting from, they're gonna get there quite quickly, and then of course using the military engineer to get the pathways going for them. This is gonna help out so much crossing these rivers. You do see that they will move in a line, and they will also take down all of the Chinese units in between them and the cities. We did have actually a few ballistics discovered by Egypt, and it looks like his field cannons are hurting actually the Aztec line infantries. He can't push through this part until he gets his counters or manages to get his units right next up and personal with those field cannons. Yeah, we do have universities also coming from the northern cities. Quite a few cities actually of dISTORIA getting universities. He's kind of late on this, unfortunately. Oh, we got a countdown. We got a countdown. Who did manage to get what in the cities? So a lot of them did die, right? We do have Singapore, not really taken or interested by anybody. Johannesburg is being kept by Lege. Do see Venice Titiits, Mogadishu is Titiits, so 2 gold city-states over there on Egypt. That's pretty good. While we do have Pompey keeping Volin. La Venta is being kept by Heimerdinger. Wait, didn't he? Oh, we got a decent here on Lege. When he sees China getting aluminium, he will be so happy. Mamaleto, good evening. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Good evening, sir. Only north of Egypt would be safe. Yes, not even there. I'm not sure if that's safe, especially against Persian helicopters. But yeah, this kind of seems like the only kind of quote-unquote safe place he can go. That's gonna be so long. I don't think this settler is actually gonna go that far. Is he? Is he actually gonna go that far? Whoa, whoa, that's a long time. What next? Oh, relobby next turn. Okay. Okay, dISTORIA in the meantime is trying to put a few more cities down, and it looks like he got one single line infantry. Oh my god, one single line infantry going against Portugal, Syria, and Evora. Just flexing over there with a finger. Everything crumbling. Oh my, oh my. Okay, multiple calves coming around from China. He's gonna take down. He's gonna lose Chengdu. Actually, it is what it is. I don't think he can actually stop it. Did he? Oh, can he? Can he? He should be able to attack. No. Oh no, he lost the one movement. Kick W. Anyway, it is what it is. I was thinking he's actually gonna get this style, but it looks like he lost it to Phyrsos. Anyway, now we do need to see him starting to move his units towards Jiaodong, and yes, we do see China is cutting up every one of his units. Unfortunately, they don't seem to be stronger than the previous ones, and to be honest, I think he should just keep them as they are. They're not getting one shot, and they do basically the same thing: soak up damage and delay Aztec. They can't really do anything about Aztec. Well, we do have Maori now with 3 tiles next to the city of Nicaea, and the walls are going out quite quickly, especially with the bombard shooting against that city center. Now, it doesn't seem like at the moment Hazaggi did the pressure too much Heimerdinger, but slowly he's getting those field cannons in position, and he is going to start taking down these Byzantine units of his opponent. Heimerdinger is going to be in trouble here until he's going to get his own ballistics, and even then, it's not going to be a guarantee that he's going to remain with enough units to defend the south. Even if he is going to defend the south, the north is going to be out of question, and I think this is a bit of a problem with the gold generation that they have. They don't have enough gold to give Sandro to get enough tanks. Well, at least not now. They're not making that much gold, especially with dISTORIA losing 77. Looks like the new era doesn't actually bring new riches. Maybe he can actually get a few of these Chinese mines. But until he actually gets to Jiaodong, that's not really gonna happen, is it? Well, next few turns. Lord Bowser, wait. I had a long time question. I still don't understand pocket CS. Like if you choose it, opponent can see why. Yes, because you see the CS that you are at war with. The second you choose a city-state, the city-state basically has the same diplomatic status as you. So if you're at war with somebody, it will be at war with somebody. If you're at peace with somebody, it will be at peace with somebody. Yeah. So basically a pocket CS is to keep it as much as possible without choosing it, without allowing your opponent to discover it. Now, what is the Congress resolution? Cleopatra international trade routes -4, faith purchasing 100%, and then Nader Shah gaining 2 Diplo victory points. And we gotta disconnect here for the relobby. Oh wow. Trying to connect to the previous game. Check. Wait, did he not put it up? Was he? Oh my god, he's AFK. Or is this the new? No, this is not the relobby. This is not the relobby. Hashtag fake lobby. Fake. Oh well, it is what it is. Have a good evening, FKDN. Have a good evening, sir. Also, Mandokar, I don't really see how Freritos can get out of the game without CCing it. Yeah, does look like it's gonna be quite a pickle. Quite a pickle. Did he actually put it up again, or what is he doing? Oh my god. Is there somebody else hosting, or did they CC? No, I don't think they CC'd. Oh, finally, he actually disconnected. Okay. He was probably AFK. It wouldn't be the first time that Freritos de la Vega manages to pull back a game like this, but I gotta say this looks very grim, very grim, very grim, especially with the secret weapons tank cores that are coming up soon. It's more of a problem of if they do have the economy to get those upgraded or not. He just has a few more turns and he's gonna get a lot of them. There's no lobby? Oh, wait. No lobby. No lobby! What's going on? Will your team ever let you choose one if you need golden? That's a tough question. That's a tough question. Byzantium and China look pretty much done, and Portugal is no help to the game. Well, he's getting some gold. That is some help, and he did pressure Maori to keep him over there. But yeah, I guess the moment he's not actually managing to get that much of a impact on the game. Also, Varselstange, hello there, sir. In my streaming career, have you ever seen a harbor bought with Reina 4? No, I have not. With Reina 4, like the ability to buy harbors directly, no, I have not. Or I don't know, maybe it happened, but to be honest, it's hard to see because you just see it appear, and if I look like at 7 other people at the same time, it's hard for me to see exactly when that actually gets put down or built, and it could be I could mistake a buy for just a build. Still no lobby. Whoa, what's going on? Okay, they're going. Wait, has Phyrsos went to talk with the others? Okay. Oh no, sorry, Hazaggi went to talk to the others. They're moving. They're all moving. What's going on? I'm watching their voice channels, by the way. Give me a second. I can put it up on the screen so you can see. And why is my camera still getting? Oh, whatever. Let me fix one problem at a time. This. So I see them going into the same channel, and I don't see them putting up a lobby. So I think that's a CC. I think that's a CC.
Je sais que c'était en train de se passer bien, mais on avait l'impression que vous aviez toujours un shot, hein, en mode c'est équilibré, il y a toujours un genre de 50-50 quoi. Mais bon, si vous l'avez senti autrement. Okay.
C'est surtout.
Pour rebondir sur ça, il y a Bart qui a dit qu'il y a quelques minutes, juste avant le remap, que le push de Disto avait remis la game d'équerre. Donc c'était un peu le feeling qu'on avait aussi de notre point de vue.
Ah les gars, il va y avoir un passage à tabac. Hein.
Oula, un passage à tabac?
Ah bah, comment ça, en GG, on met 500 de prod à la team d'en face? Bon. Mais excellent.
Not gonna lie, the way how the game ended, it looks like so anticlimactic. I'm just saying.
Ça avait l'air très dur, mais le push est incroyable.
Ouais, je voulais mettre la carte 2 fois et par réflexe, j'ai mis la carte de prod. Du coup, bon, la tempo, c'était pas fou. La B2, elle avait pas de bouffe, et je sais pas si vous avez vu sur Erevan, elle m'a sorti guerrier.
J'ai fait bâtisseur.
Il y en a eu 2 quand même. Mais du coup, j'ai fait la paix, je suis reparti la queue entre les jambes.
GG, well played. Was this a CC, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay. What was with those 2 forward cities towards Lege?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
I was asking if both forwards settled you, right? And what was with that?
Yeah, what the fuck? I wanted to take the boss cities of.
I know. I was watching a settler. He didn't know where to go. Left, right.
Yes. It was very well played, I think, in the beginning, but I think I have so much tempo that it is very hard to push a coup in the game. And
two turning Toa in like 4 cities. Like
yeah,
nice.
And I don't have Exodus. Maybe with Exodus I can one turn tower. I don't know. I did not do the math. But I think there is something like this to do with the Civ.
I did Exodus Secondera.
Yeah, I think it's good. But
So-
I had to think query Secondera.
Musket 2 turn and 3 turn in cities.
Yeah, I don't know
With
if the,
Aztec bonus.
I don't know if the map was good for us. But
No.
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 But at the end, it's
I mean, like,
pretty good for us. So.
we have the Pompey game, Portugal game is quite hard. Like, it's the only hard game to do on our side. And you have, like, you don't have really, you have one trade set up, but between Byzance and Persia,
Yeah.
and you can't trade, and hard game for you, I think.
Yeah, because in the early game I want to trade external, but I think it's kinda impossible because the trader,
You can't.
even if I have quite good trader because it was plus 12 GPT, I think it's there is like 2, 3, or 4 trader. There is a lot of pillaging from Spriggan, and it's not good for us. So I decided to go Magnus because of that, and he pillaged me 2 trader because I was full on my Magnus, and I still decided to external by the land, and it was terrible mistake, I think, because he pillaged 2 trader at this time. And about the game, I think it was not so hard for me because Toaz is very good unit in defense, and only settle in back.
You will see Civ replay. You have insane production
Yes,
for
of
the
course.
first 40 turns.
Of course, I know.
Yeah.
I
I think you got it. Yeah.
And I was like, I can't be pushed at this time. I have 64, so I can't do what I want. I mean, in the game, in the early.
Yeah. What do you think about the free general got by?
I think it's good play, but
I think good chop and,
Yeah.
and good second city.
Of course.
I
Yeah.
saw initiation right from 10-5 hut, second city on 2 bananas, mountains and shops. I can't do anything about this Byzantium.
You're fucked up, Hazaggi, with your setup, but honestly, quite some paid actor move. Like, we didn't understand everything you did.
No, at the
But
why
beginning I
didn't
was
you,
also very confused. I was thinking Hazaggi is unfocused.
Yeah, yeah.
Hazaggi, why didn't you get taxes from Lege religions?
Because I got
Did
some
you?
missionaries condemned by some horses by Sprig, and I didn't know they were there, because I didn't get the information. But
Okay.
he had the horses all the way here.
sorry.
Yeah, no, Sprig had so much unit, it was insane.
Yeah.
Mm. And
Yeah,
what
but
do you
I
think
don't,
about?
I
Sorry,
don't
sorry.
do a
go.
lot of damage, so I was
Yeah,
So
but,
at first I
I
thought I
expected,
was full with him, so I went harbors.
I expected
for
more
trading.
to my push. I expected maybe to kill someone.
yeah, but I mean, I have so much tempo. If you don't do this on me, I think I kill Portugal.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think it's. Yeah.
I think Portugal has no chance. Like Lisbon is catapultable. No, Porto was catapultable. So I think it was pretty
Yeah,
easy.
Portugal
if
has a
I
good
was-
production too.
Yes, Portugal like turn 40, 50, he go above you. Maybe only turn 50, but it's Portugal. You have a lot of
Yeah,
internal trader.
For internal, yeah.
But like when the 4 cursor from Disto come, he can't. Pompey can do nothing to def Nalanda, and that's one of the turning point of the game.
For Congress, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Spriggan, how do you feel about your volcano on capital?
Rage little on this because I lose on population on Moshka and I go work ethic. It's really bad for my.
He explosed like
tempo.
6 times in the game and kill 6 or 8 population in total.
Did you not think of denying me coral? If you do, I have no culture.
I don't think we're gonna talk about this. I tried.
Titiits ask for why I take work ethic and
Yes,
said,
e-
because
even-
I don't have production on my B3. I want to produce all my units really fast, so I take work ethic.
It's even debatable that you take Crusade over Defender of Faith in your setup, but
I think Crusade is great for him actually.
I have to admit something, guys.
yeah.
I didn't say it, but I buy the medic.
Ah, okay, we saw it.
Oh.
I chop one and I buy one because I made only two pre-build of medic and it wasn't enough. I was thinking I had 3, but I had only 2, so I was like, if I have this medic, I think I can kill. So let's try because the game was already going so hard. So I think it was a gamble to take.
dISTORIA, do you know the existence of the +1 faith card?
Yes, I said I misclick. I
Oh,
put
okay.
+1 production by reflex, you know.
Because you have really
Yes,
big
I agree.
goddess,
of the hunt, yeah.
and
I
you
agree.
go builder first, you steal a builder, it was so cool for you.
I totally agree. In my mind, I was going to put the face card, but you know, playing with reflex, I put
Yeah.
the +1 prod, and I was like, oh shit, here we go again. And yeah,
Goodbye.
bye.
Go to sleep.
Bye.
Bye.
Bonsoir.
And
Notice,
Bye-bye.
the building in Sandro's Plaza.
Tron, yes, we all go for Tron.
Very nice.
Yeah, I
Stratégie.
think we actually have 4 Valortals.
Yes,
Actually.
yes. We need a lot of strategic on this map because we had really low horse improve early game.
Because
Yeah,
they
all of
are
them were
animals.
But yeah, Warlord, if you don't go on the general building where you go ancestral into Fort City, good night. I think Warlord is always better than Audience.
Okay.
Well,
Have a
GG,
nice
well
back
played.
then.
Great
Come on.
attack there at dISTORIA.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye bye. Have a good evening.
Bye.
So there we have it. We heard from both teams, Ulyss and Freritos de la Vega, giving us a little bit of their insight over there about what happened. We also heard Barsake that was also commenting with Malmo on the other stream, on the French stream, about the game, and he did also give us a few pointers over there about what happened. We were kind of aware of a lot of things, but the builder, the medic buy we didn't know about, and look, even though we did see there's quite a problem when it comes to the resources, man, that Wall of Throne actually looked like it nailed it. It nailed it. The solution was there, presented itself. Why not take it? Thank you so much for everything. Much appreciated for the follows and the subscriptions, and I do hope we're gonna see each other in the next one. I do hope also you're gonna join me on YouTube on my channel. I do. On my Discord also I do have all of the schedules for the upcoming games. Only one game I know right now, it's going to be Ulyss going against SPA on Tuesday, and I'm waiting to put it in my schedule. I just found out about it like 5 minutes or 10 minutes before this stream, so I'm going to get it there on Discord on the schedule. Also, if you're coming up from YouTube, thank you so much for joining. I hope you're going to leave a like and a subscribe over there down below. Also with a comment if you do like anything, or you are questioning anything from the game, or you have any kind of suggestion for the stream, please feel free to use the comment section and tell me all about it. I do hope we're also going to see each other in the next streams. After the game, I am working on getting the VOD up on YouTube with all of the chapters and the details of the game, with the civilizations of the players, and also getting the GIF. That is a channel that I keep maintaining on my Discord about how to call it over here, about the replays of each game. You're actually gonna have the history of the game showing up over here with, of course, a link to the VOD. Thank you so much for everything. Let me know about it all in the comment section, and let's see each other next time. Bye bye.
Push it on.